Oh my, opinions from both ends. You are listening to The DP Show with Dimmy and Phil.
And if I mute myself, good evening. Welcome to another DP Show here with my good friend, Mr. 𝗵𝗶𝗀𝗀. What's up, Phil?
Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh my. Let me hear it one more time.
I might need to go get Excedrin. I have a bit of a headache.
I'm sorry. Why would you get Excedrin? Why don't you just get some alcohol? Like all normal people do during quarantine. Oh yeah, that's all right.
I have it. Look at my new iron flask. Isn't that kind of cool?
That is fantastic. Yeah, that's cool. I have like 150. Let me tell you something. I have a rant. No. My wife is such a hoarder. You know, I mean, I've been here with the kids by myself, and it's been fine. I've been cooking for them and all that, but we have like an overabundance. Now, you know, she got me with the toilet paper and the wipes because she's been hoarding that shit for 15 years, and it actually worked out. See? But there's literally 30 of those thermo cups in my cupboard. There's 150 glasses of wine. I'm the only one in the house that drinks wine. If we have some people over, okay, 4 or 5 glasses. Then I go find shaving cream in the closet where she keeps, you know, the extras. I swear to God, Phil, 50 shampoos, 50 toothpastes, 50 toothbrushes. I mean, there's 50 of everything inside there except what? Except what I need. Except what I need. I mean, I literally looked at it.
Well, actually, you know what? If we ever broke off some night and went into to my closet in the bathroom, you will see something very, very similar. I literally have I have enough toilet paper to last probably about a year, but I have enough butt wipes to probably last about 2 years. I have this thing for butt wipes, man.
Way too much information. I just,
well, you know, hey,
but listen, I use them when we're traveling. That's for sure.
You do. See?
Use your butt wipes.
By the way, I have never before used a metal straw. This comes with a metal straw, and the straw is cool.
Yeah,
that's kind of nice.
And you're conserving energy, and you're you're saving the planet.
I'm saving the planet just by drinking out of that straw right there.
Not to mention the fact that you're running your air conditioner 24/7 in your pool and everything else that you have. Cool. But at least when it comes to your cups,
Fagin heard about drama, and here he is.
Fagin, listen,
drama,
I love it.
Here he is.
I love it.
I'm surprised Mike Vapes isn't here yet, and
I love it.
Well, everybody who ST sent, thank you,
thank you, Mr. Scott, and happy birthday. Scott Taylor had a birthday a couple of days ago, so happy birthday.
Seriously, is he 21 finally?
He is 48. We're the same age.
Wow,
2 years younger than you.
Wow, I look better than all you motherfuckers. Oh, am I allowed to curse?
Yeah, this is the DP show, buddy. You can do whatever you want to. I mean, we're talking about DP here. By the way, there will be some drama in a little bit, for sure. Just kind of give you a little rundown of how the show is going to go down. First of all, we're going to talk about a big convention that happened yesterday. Then we're going to talk about the infamous now Rip Trippers video and all the reactions that we have seen with it. And there'll be another segment tied in with that as well, too, with some of our own drama. Some of the DP drama. And then we are going to, maybe if we have time, show you the 𝗵𝗵𝗀 Gen Nano, if we have time. And we have a freshly packed, look at that. Freshly packed vape wheel for you tonight. So Phil can have some shit to ship out while I am shipping out to go to Greece.
Messed up,
as always, the telephone lines are open, 215-383-5752. You can call in if you have any questions, comments. You want to participate in drama instead of being behind your keyboard, you can call and just air it out. Whatever you want. We don't care.
You should. Everybody should get involved.
Everybody should be involved
tonight. Everybody should call in and get involved in the drama tonight. You all should.
Absolutely. And
by the way, we found out why. That my video does not look very good.
Yes. So, but there's a preface to that. Both me and Phil emailed Zoom 3 months ago, 2 months ago.
Yeah.
So 10 days after we emailed, we get an email back. I was like, oh, they finally responded, and the email said that they're short on help because of COVID, and they'll respond to our email eventually at some point. That was the update from Zoom. By the way, Bill, let me know if the audio and everything is good. I do apologize for what happened at the Smoker Show. It all fell apart. The board updated right before when the show started. My camera broke up, but everything should be working fine. So, Bill, let me know if everything's good. So anyway, so Zoom finally 3 months later sends us a response and says that while we're broadcasting, they're to conserve bandwidth because a lot of people are using Zoom during the pandemic. You're not going to have HD.
There you have it.
So there's your response for
and
that.
See, we were wondering because when all of the testing that we do,
yes,
all the times that we've been talking together on Zoom, the videos look fantastic, and every time we go live, all of a sudden it looks like shit. And that's why.
Yes,
that's why. As long as we're talking to each other, but as soon as you broadcast,
yes.
It degrades.
Well, I'm gonna try Google Meet when I get back from Greece, and we'll play around with it. We'll see what we're gonna do. You know, it'd be cool if we can just do a direct line. Like if I can connect my house to your house.
Yeah.
If I'll drive and like run wire. That way I can hardwire you into my computer, and then we'll have perfect.
Just lay some fiber, man. Start laying fiber right now.
Also, if I can get you to broadcast somewhere HD, like an IP camera, I can actually grab that IP and feed it directly into Wirecast as well too. That's another thing that we have to try out.
Well, I wonder if we could tie like OBS into like that, something like that.
Yeah, that would be good.
Dump my OBS. I got a Stream Deck.
Yes, it's a lot of fun, isn't it?
I can push these buttons over here, and I can
be careful. Don't push the Pornhub button. Don't do that one.
Yeah, I don't want to. Yeah, okay. There is. I have one labeled here, Pornhub.
Yeah, of course you do. We all do. That's the beauty about the Stream Deck. You can just go directly to it. But yeah, Stream Deck is a lot of fun. And I think I have everything working, including the phone lines. We'll find out about the phone lines. But anyway, yeah. So that's what happened at the Smoker Show. But everything's working. Everything is working fine.
You really did fall apart that night. You really did.
I was literally 30 milliseconds away from shutting everything down and going to bed. That's how upset I was.
Who was there, by the way? Just who was there and very supportive of you the entire night?
You were. We've turned a new page when it comes to the way that we're reacting. So it's.
I hope so.
I hope it changed.
So. I hope.
I have a zero fucks given attitude anyway lately because I'm God, I don't want to even get on a rant right now, but yeah. Well, I mean, people don't understand how much I do in the background.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, people don't understand how much weight I have on my shoulders,
right? And
it's sometimes I snap. I mean, I'm only human. There's only so much I can do. I'm not Rip Trippers. I am not a god. You know what I'm saying? By the way, since Rip Trippers not doing videos anymore, I had an idea. Tell me what you think.
Here it comes.
So I think from now on that I should be called Dimmy Trippers and you should be called Rip Busardo. From now on, starting today. So I'll have to change my lower thirds. Rip Busardo. That's catchy. Bro, that's catchy.
What about Rip Sardo?
Rip Sardo? No, it has to be two.
I think I like Rip Sardo better.
Hold on, somebody's called already.
I like Dimmy Trippers though.
Let's see if this is gonna work. 585, can you hear us? 585.
Hello.
Hi. Can you turn down your stream, please?
Hey. I just I don't know, this whole thing with the politics is very, very stressful. I don't think I would have quit using drugs. I'm from Rochester too.
Okay.
I was going to 𝗬𝗵𝗶𝗹 every day. I don't know. I don't think I would have quit heroin without vaping.
Okay.
I'm on Suboxone too.
That's interesting.
So you went from heroin to vaping?
That's great.
True? Is that what I hear?
I went from heroin to Suboxone, but I kept using cocaine.
Oh.
And I got into vaping, and I got into rebuildables, buying liquids, buying different mods, and I don't know. I met new people.
Yes.
At vape shops, people who didn't use me for my money and just to go out and party.
Yes.
I spent a lot of money on vaping things, but at least it's stuff I have. You know what I mean? It's not like something I'm putting in my body. Well, I guess it is something I'm putting in my body, but you know
I usually don't. I usually don't recommend 50 milligrams salt nicotine, but in this case, I give it a shot. Maybe it'll get you off the cocaine too. Right?
Yes, yes, absolutely.
Right.
Yes, absolutely. Also, you can try intravenous if that does not work. Just vaping it, you know.
I used to do that actually.
Did you?
I used to shoot crack. Yeah.
Wow.
And to break down the crack, you use vinegar.
Wow. Yeah, are you taking notes, Phil?
They cook.
You know, I was using vitamin E acetate, but I should probably switch over to vinegar. Yeah.
Oh, man. Well, I'm glad that you're off all of that because of vaping. I'm going to put you down as one of my references when I actually talk about vaping. I will add that to my list of benefits of switching to vaping.
There's been a couple of people. I go to meetings too.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of people in the meetings who vape and who, you know, I go to meetings. Hey, I got a new mod or check out my new liquid. And
Yeah.
I don't know.
You know, hold on. I'm going to tell you, all joking aside, okay? I'm going to say this, all joking aside, that I have heard multiple people that are in recovery that vaping has helped them stay off drugs. This is absolutely true, okay? I'm not joking around. Absolutely. Because when they get into the act of building and they focus and they concentrate, you know, on an atomizer to build it for an hour, making these fancy coils and getting a great vape and all that, it keeps their mind occupied. This is absolutely true. I know people in this industry that are recovering, you know, addicts, obviously, that vaping has helped them tremendously. The community aspect of it and the building aspect of it and the vape family, if you want to use that word that's way overused lately. But in all seriousness, I can see it.
I don't know. It's one more reason. I just wanted to call and say that, you know, it's just one more reason not to get rid of this industry.
Got you.
I can breathe better. I feel better. I'm not out committing, you know. I was doing a lot of shit for you know how what goes with drugs.
Yes.
There's other things that usually go along with that.
Yes. Well, I'm glad it's helped you, my friend, and I definitely wish you the best in the future.
Thank you.
Thank you, brother. Have a good one.
Thank you.
239. You're on the air with Phil and 𝗵𝗵𝗶𝗀. What's up? Everybody's calling. What's up?
Everybody wants to get involved in the drama.
Hey, who's this?
I'm calling on behalf of Mark Fagan. I was wondering if you have any cum in them balls.
Hey, listen, buddy. It's fully loaded. Fully loaded. Don't look at our age, buddy. Don't look at our age. We can shoot. Listen, I can't speak. I can't speak on Phil. I can hit the 6 foot mark, though. I'm not lying to you.
There you go, buddy.
If you put Fagan's face at 6 feet, if you put Fagan's face at 6 feet from me, I can hit it. There's no doubt about it. Oh my God, look at that picture. Now I'm really, really excited.
Are we talking about distance?
I mean, he said if we have any in our balls. And I said not only do we have some, we have an abundance of.
You know, one of these days, Dimitri, perhaps even here on the DP show, I will share my theory about the human orgasm with everybody.
Yes,
because you know,
absolutely, I know all about.
You know my theory about the human orgasm, right? So maybe perhaps that's a title for an upcoming DP show.
Yes,
I will share my theory about that. But you know. Give me a good week or two of abstinence. I guarantee you, I could surpass that 6 foot mark. That is have a contest.
You know what? I'm always down for a good contest. You know that, right? I'm very, very competitive. So I would have to build up. Pun intended. We
would have to build up. So like after 2 weeks, we'll both be fucking miserable. We'll be loaded and ready to go.
302. You're on the air with Phil and 𝗵𝗵𝗶𝗀. What's your advice tonight? We had crack. We had cum. Who's this?
This is Josh Mox.
Hey, Josh. What's up, bud?
Hey, so yeah, shout out to you and 𝗵𝗶𝗀 and Delaware Vape. They got me out of a lot of trouble too. And actually, like the other guy, last guy said, addiction and trials and tribulations, but building and vaping got me through it. I just wanted to ask you, like, what do you think somebody like me can do now as, a productive member of society, what can I do with vaping? Everyone tells me, oh, work at a vape shop. I just don't know if I feel like if I didn't own a vape shop, I wouldn't, prosper at it. So I just don't know if there's like the, career in it.
Yeah. So you're saying about getting into the industry. Yeah. And look, I mean, I can't discourage anybody from getting into the industry. I mean, it's, all of us at some point had to get into it. Once you get into it too deep, the problem that we have is that September there's a deadline, and it's called the PMTA deadline. And we just don't know what the regulatory landscape is going to look after that. So if anything, I would say wait until September and see what happens with the FDA. And from there on, you can make a decision. I would highly advise you not to invest any of your money into the business right now here in the U.S. because we're under, you see, they're banning flavors in various states. I'm going to talk about it a little bit later on the show as well, too.
I'll invest money in buying stuff like cool atomizers.
Sure. Like, and buy tobacco stock as well, too. I'm not gonna lie to you, buy some Philip Morris stock. But yeah, I mean, for you, all you have to focus on right now is just staying off cigarettes. Whatever that takes. If it takes for you, buying a new atomizer every fucking month, who cares? It's still cheaper than smoking. You know what I'm saying? And Phil, right? Am I right, Phil?
Awesome.
You're absolutely right. Yeah, what's the caller's name?
We're not smoking
Josh.
sticks.
Josh?
Yes.
I heard Josh say before, he's like, I don't know unless I actually own a vape shop if I can profit from vaping. Josh, even owning a vape shop right now, you may not profit from vaping, unless you're doing something really good and really special.
Yeah.
But
I almost want to beg them to just tax the crap out of it so that we can have it if that's an option.
It's not. It really isn't an option though. You know what I'm saying? It's like it would be like me finding something to cure cancer. And then the government says, well, the only way that you can sell this product that you found to cure cancer is to tax the fuck out of it. That's how I feel. I'm very anti-tax if it's not relative to the harm tax. Look,
right. You've always been very,
very
very
thing I'm worried about right now with vaping is big tobacco doing something to, tamper with some juice to make it look like vaping's toxic. I can totally see them doing that. Obviously, I'm not trying to put any ideas in anybody's head, but God forbid, something like that happens. I just trust that everybody pays attention to what they're vaping, pays attention to who they're buying it off of. I like Delaware Vapor, and I want to try the unsalted line too.
Absolutely. And you can, if you go to Rocky Top Vapor right now, rockytopvapor.com, until July 9th, we're running a promotion. Rocky Top Vapor, you use coupon code Tiny Lips, and you get.
Oh yeah, my girlfriend can't forget it because it was so funny. She was dying.
And then it gives you 20% off your order, and you get free shipping over $25. That brings the bottle, 60 ml bottle, to $15. What a bargain at Rocky Top Vapes. So yeah, Josh, I know. Just a little plug there. I don't want to be like Rip Trippers, I'm just saying. I wanted to get a little plug in there, for
make an honest living.
Drama. That's drama.
That's drama. We get into the drama. Well, listen, Josh, I appreciate you calling in, brother, and I'm so happy for you. You sound happier and you sound healthier. Does that make any sense?
Oh yeah, it's been years now. It's been like 5 years. I feel so much better.
Awesome, dude. Awesome. Thank you. And say hi to your girlfriend. Does she have tiny lips too?
Thank you.
I'm just kidding. See you. See you, Josh. Take care, buddy. All right. Yes. Everybody's calling in there. We can't even get to the segments. Go ahead.
Tonight. A lot of I got angry again tonight getting into the shower. Not because I took my clothes off and looked at myself in the mirror. No, not that.
Why?
But as I go into the shower, I always tell Google to read me the latest news, and then I ask for vaping news, and sure enough, there's another article or voice article, whatever the hell you call it, about vaping, and it's about 𝗍𝗵𝗶𝗀. And it's about the lung injuries, and it's about how it looks like COVID, and not a word anywhere about THC. It's just vaping.
Yeah, the CDC released something else again, and conflating the two as always, as they always do. 336. That's in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, isn't it? 336. You're on the air.
Yeah. What's up, guys?
What's up?
So, just wanted to call in real quick. I've been a big fan of the show for years. Just to fill you guys in, I actually work for Skechers, and with the confession that we finally got earlier this week,
Well,
I wanted
please.
to let you know that internally we've been looking to make a shoe that you can vape out of, and we really like to work with you guys on this new project. If you have any insight for us.
Listen, contact me after the show, and me and Phil would be more than happy to get involved into a vaping shoe. I think there's a huge market for that, especially for underage. So I think that we're going to make a killing with it. Yeah, absolutely.
I'm sorry. What is the representative from Skechers? What's your name?
What's your name, sir? What's your name?
My name is DJ Rochester.
DJ Rochester.
Listen, DJ Rochester, I have been wearing Skechers now and being abused for wearing Skechers for years. Now you come and you contact us. Now that Dimitri has made which we are going to talk about. Okay, but I'm a little bit offended by this. However, I do think I'm thinking, and foot to lung is what I'm thinking about. Right? Foot to lung.
Register that right now.
I am.
Foottolung.com, please.
Foottolung.com. It's parked. Got it.
And we certainly appreciate Skechers calling in. And we were going to talk after the show, sir. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you.
Sounds
I don't
great.
believe that.
Peace out. Thank you.
All the abuse I've taken over the years. You make a confession, and we get a call from Skechers.
That's unbelievable. All right, one more call, and then we're gonna get into the confession. 401. You're on the air with Phil and Demi. What's up?
Hey guys,
Hey, what's up? Who's this?
it's Pete.
Hey, Pete. What's up?
How much I got your Aries 2,
Yes.
and I'm loving it.
Well, thank you, Pete. We
And
appreciate
I
that.
have the best-selling liquid to go with it.
Oh God.
The
Phil's
number one
liquid.
best-selling liquid. Here, let me help you out.
I'm gonna mute him.
The
I'm gonna
number
mute
one
him.
best-selling liquid in the unsalted line, of course, the watermelon peach. I am glad that you purchased it. I would like some feedback right now. Do you like it? Do you like it? Do you enjoy it?
Yeah, I actually bought all three from Dash Vapes.
And which
I love
of the flavors? Which of the flavors do you prefer?
He likes yours, Phil. He already said it. What do you want to? Why do you want him to keep repeating
he said
it?
he bought them all. He didn't say that he liked mine the best yet.
Yeah, he did. That's how he led. He led with the best-selling liquid.
Yeah, the watermelon peach is my favorite. And I like Matt's.
Yeah, nice talking to you, sir. Have a great evening, buddy.
Right.
Pete, take care, buddy. See ya.
Thank you very much. You just won the Best Call of the Night award. Congratulations to you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Oh God. Well, I'm glad that you're enjoying it, buddy. I'm glad that you're enjoying the
I
Aries.
have met both you guys in Connecticut before.
Oh,
so,
cool.
Really?
Yeah.
Back when
I've
vaping
met
was
both of you
fun.
before, so, and I watch all you guys. So, keep doing what you're doing.
Thanks, brother.
Love to watch you. Love your products.
Thank you, buddy.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you.
All right. Thanks.
All right. Listen, for those that have been asking about the Aries, how much did you pay that guy to call in? That's what I want to know.
But why? Because you said watermelon peach. You
Yes,
also
that's
said Aries
why.
too.
Yes. So for those that have been asking about the Aries, we said it at the Smoker Show as well too. It is sold out completely. Element Vape, My Vapor Store, Vapor DNA, Inikin Store, they're all sold out. However, just literally 10 minutes before we started the show, Dash Vapes re-upped, and they also brought by demand the 22 millimeter, which a lot of the stores here all the stores here in America, all the online stores did not order the 22 for some reason. They only ordered the 24, thinking that the 5 mil capacity is what the US needed, but they don't understand that a lot of mouth delungers do appreciate the 22 millimeter for various setups that they have.
Yes.
So dashvapes.com restocked on Aries, including the 22 with what a bargain, $25.79 Canadian. That's like $3 US.
Did they bring in the 24 as well?
Yes.
Oh, so it's not
fully restocked. Fully
I need
restocked.
to edit my Facebook post because all I said was the 22. Let's see.
Fully restocked. But anyway, by yesterday it was supposed to be landing for Element Vape to re-up. DNA 20 for Vapor DNA when they restock. So yeah, that's the options on the Aries. All right, let's get into the confession.
actual show.
Yeah, let's get there. But it was great to see all these people call in. That's fantastic. And they didn't have to call in when this popped up, because that's usually when the phone lines go crazy. Look at that. When that pops up. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
What we have on there. We have
I know.
Potent. We
way,
have $50 gift certificate.
I'm going to take stock of everything that I want to add to the wheel, and we'll have enough stuff for the wheel for like years.
Okay, perfect. And then we'll do a big Christmas wheel giveaway. The wheel will be so big, I'll need 2 monitors to hold it. All right. So obviously yesterday, I just to give you again a preface on this thing. So what I did yesterday is I had an idea. I messaged Phil on Facebook, and I do this from time to time because I know how Phil is. I messaged Phil and I said, I have a confession to make. I'm gonna go fucking live on Facebook, and that's it. I didn't put anything else in the message. So Phil, and I also say you should tune in. So now in his head is like, I'm gonna say something about Phil. So Phil says, I gotta go to the dentist. I can't. I was like, well, I'm sorry. You're just gonna have to miss it and see it later. Apparently, Phil was on the crapper taking a dump when I went live on Facebook. He was so concerned that he tuned in and came live on my feed on Facebook with him sitting on the crapper, which was hilarious. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. So that's the preface to where we're going with this segment called 𝗵𝗵𝗶𝗀 confession. So I have some video. What do you want to play, Phil?
Well, let's start off. Hold on. Let me. First of all, by the way, did I mention to you that I hate the new Dropbox? Have I said that? Like,
yes, I hate it too. I hate it too.
I truly do. I really hate the new. Well, I mean, where's number 1? Is number 1 not in there, or did you take it out?
I took number 1 out. But I have it. I mean,
let's start with number 1. Let's start with number 1.
Okay, hold on just a second.
Drama one?
That is the drama one. Let me go.
Let's go ahead and play this. But this is how 𝗵𝗵𝗶𝗀 tries to get more people to watch the video. It's drama, right?
Okay. Here we go.
Sure enough, you say drama, more people come.
Here we go.
Because I'm going to talk about Phil. I'm going to make a confession about Phil. And everybody's tuning in. Drama just gets a lot of clicks. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to build up my courage to be able to do this publicly. And look how many people jump in. As soon as that pipe comes, what is it with this industry? Why is this industry thriving on drama? We should be thriving on getting smokers off cigarettes. But boy, you put a little drama post out there. Look how everybody pops out. How about we do this? How about we change and not call it an electronic cigarette from now on? Let's just call it a drama mouthpiece. Maybe that'll get more people to quit smoking. How about that?
You know what's really funny here? What's really funny here is that
I look really good on the shitter.
Yeah, except that like your hair is like perfect while taking a shit, but you're concerned. I can see in your eyes that you're concerned.
Play the next one. Play the next one.
What I'm going to say.
Play the next one.
You know, the bad thing is that Phil's freaking out because he doesn't know what I'm going to talk about.
My hair was so bad I put a hat on, by the way. So put that out there.
So. I mean, let's go before we play the next one.
Okay.
Because you just say the freaking out here. Keep in mind that exactly what Dimitri said is absolutely true. You want to go to a different camera?
Yes,
there we go.
I got you. Hold on, let me switch this.
So first, I see this notification. I'm going live. I got a confession, and he tags me. Nobody else. He tags me in it. Then he says, "I got this confession to make," just like he said. No other information. I got the confession, and then I was like, what's the confession? And I'm typing it. I'm like, what's the confession? He goes, maybe you should just watch. And I'm thinking to myself, all right, what
can it possibly be?
Is it going to hurt like our careers? Is it going to is it going to affect me personally? Is it going to affect sales? I'm like, what is he fucking going to do? What is he going to say? Why is he not telling me before he goes? All this shit, all of it going through my head. So go play number 3.
Let me open this up and switch to this camera here, and that's going to go there, and then we're going to play number 3. I hate the new Dropbox.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Oh yeah.
So I can't believe I'm even making this confession live on Facebook. I feel so bad. I've got a confession to make, and I do apologize in ahead of time for doing this, Phil. I should have warned you about this.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So then we're going to what?
You should have warned me about it. Yeah. Look at me. Look at the look on my face.
You are very, very concerned.
I'm like, what is coming up? What is he going to say? So play number 4. We're gonna have a little joke here, a little fun in the middle of this.
Yeah. Are you taking a dump? Really? Look. That is the face of a man that's taking a shit right there. I can tell that.
Yep. You got me. Dude,
if you wipe live on Facebook, that'll get us thousands of views.
By the way, you know that's true. If you would have wiped live on Facebook, we would have broke the internet. There's no doubt about it.
I was like at one point you see me like monkeying around with the phone. I'm like, all right, where can I put the phone so that the wiping can occur but not gross everybody out, right? And there was just no way to do it. So I chose not to.
All right, let's see what the apology and the reveal was.
Here it is. Here's the moment. Here it comes. Here it comes, everybody.
I hate the new Dropbox. Did I tell you that?
Yeah, me too.
It's like sinking.
For the last 4 years that we have been traveling all over the globe.
Yes.
I have given you such a hard time on your choice of footwear.
Yes.
And I apologize. Last year, when I saw you when we were in France, you went and bought all new shoes, so I won't make fun of you. And then your feet had blisters, and I felt bad a little bit. It was funny, but I felt bad. I really did, because you were trying to please me. So I want to apologize one more time, and I want to tell you that I did not know what I was missing. Yesterday, I went to my daughter's work.
Oh, there's the moment of realization right there.
I went to my daughter's work, and I bought a pair of Skechers.
Uh-huh.
And I will tell you, these are the most comfortable fucking shoes I have ever put on my feet. So my confession is that I apologize. I apologize for brutally, anally raping you about Skechers for the last 4 years.
Yep.
So I do want to. I have to. Okay, hold on. Before everybody jumps down my throat about the Skechers, I do want to say a few things. I never said that they're stylish. I never said that they're cool.
No, some of them are.
All I said, no, really I didn't say that. You might have said that. I didn't say that. Really all I said is that they're very, very comfortable. So what happened is, my daughter got a job at 𝗍𝗂𝗃𝗍𝗃 a few months back, and she's been really enjoying there. So I told her, I was like, I just wanted a pair of shoes to wear on the flight. What do you think I should get? And she's like, you should get some Skechers. And I said, well,
wait a second. Hold on a second. This is Maria?
Maria.
Maria gave me shit about my Skechers too.
And yeah, but she was answering because she knows shoes now, because she's a Shoe Carnival expert. She was saying, if you want comfortable, you need to get Skechers. And I was like, well, all these years with Phil and all that. But I did go and try them, and I'm telling you, they're very, very comfortable. I mean, I cannot lie. I hate admitting it, but I'm a better man, and I have to say that they're very, very comfortable. Now, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna be wearing them all the time, or when I'm out, like, in an event and stuff like that. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is that for the flight tomorrow, and I have a long journey tomorrow, I am gonna be wearing the Skechers shoes. Yeah. And since Maria works there, I got a discount as well too, and I used one of Connie's coupons as well too, so I got it for like $38. So it was a big bargain. They were like $60 originally.
True story, okay? I have a Skechers gift card that I have not used purposely because I don't want to be anally raped.
Brutally anally raped.
Now, so is this the green light? Like I
didn't say it. I mean, and listen, no, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I didn't give you no green light. All I said is that I bought a pair for for me to travel. I did not say anything else. People don't realize that in France last year, Phil went and bought all new shoes for this trip because he knew I was going to make fun of him. And literally, he was getting Band-Aids to put for blisters on his. This actually happened. I felt bad. I mean, on the inside, I was laughing a lot. I felt bad about it. So I always try to bring up Phil, and I was like, but man, you look so good. And those shoes did look good with that little, sport coat, the blue sport coat that you had on, and the jeans. I told you looked fantastic.
Oh, thank you.
Your feet were bleeding. Which is the funniest part about it. But
we're gonna skip a few of these, but do you play number 8, please?
Number 8. Okay.
Yeah, play number 8.
Let me switch to this. Mm-hmm. That would be screen capture there, and number 8 would be this here. God, I hate Dropbox.
And then your feet had blisters, and I felt bad a little bit. It was funny. But I felt bad. I really did, because you were trying to please me.
Okay, now let's go back to my camera, because there's a correction there. There's a correction there.
Okay.
I was not trying to please you. All right. What I was trying to do was keep myself from being brutally anally raped by you. That's what I was really. So it was actually not for you. Not for you. It was to allow you to find something else to pick on. That's the truth. It had nothing to do. It really wasn't for you. It was for me, and my mental well-being. Okay. So
we clarified that.
Okay?
Well, that's good. All I'm saying is that I'm a bigger man. I came out publicly to apologize for it. I bought a pair of Skechers. I'm not saying I'm going to buy any more. I'm not saying I'm going to wear them constantly. All I'm saying is that I bought one, and they're very, very comfortable.
Right. And you played that really smart. You're a very smart person. So
Thank you.
played that smart. You basically, what you did was, by doing this whole thing, you took the bullets out of my gun.
Yes.
You really did. It's very smart. Very well played, Dimitri. Very well played. Because had I seen those on your feet without you doing this first, there would have been fucking hell to pay.
I know.
There would have been hell.
All those thoughts went through my mind, Phil. I'm not going to lie to you. All those thoughts went through my mind where I thought, well, if I wear them on our next trip and he sees me wearing them, or if I take a picture with my kids, because I'm going to be taking a lot of pictures going to Greece and all that, and he sees them on there, he's going to come out and he's going to go full attack on it. So this way, got it out of the way. Nothing you can say now, and my feet are going to be nice and comfortable on my trip.
I mean, really well done. Very well played. Very well played. Just one more quick one. And this one has something to do with when we were talking about the dentist and what happened to your wife. Go ahead and play number 9 real quick.
Yes. Dropbox number 9.
One of Connie's crowns came off in Greece as well too. I went and got some cement to take her today so I can patch it up.
What the fuck is cement? What is cement? Cement?
It was semen. Is what I was saying. It was semen.
Like a call?
I'm going to take her some semen.
Like you use cement in your call? What is it?
So again, it's my fault apparently that her crown, and I have to go solve it. So I had to go to the dentist and ask him if he had something that she can put like temporarily to hold the crown down. And apparently there's some cement that you just put in there and it just holds it. So that's what I went and got.
Well, I could tell you my story from the dentist, but I don't want to gross people out. It was like fucking torture. The dentist is torture.
Yes.
For me, the dentist is torture.
Me too.
I can't believe in the year 2020 that people still have to go through that torture that is the dentist chair.
Yes.
I hate it.
Yes.
I hate it.
I hate it too.
And by the way, I draw the line at Crocs. I will absolutely not wear Crocs.
Yes. Well, little did you know that this caused major controversy across the world, even in Japan, by the way.
You're kidding me.
Ohayou gozaimasu. Hey, everybody. Okay, now that the lockdowns, mostly over and travel restrictions are kind of being released again, I decided to go visit Phil and Dimmy, but they took off very secretively to another country. We're in Japan right now. In the where are they? Now they were just here. Apparently, some very secret couples only, bromance couples only activity, and I was curious. So I've been following them. I've been on the back of the plane, the whole thing, trying to sneak up on them. I've lost them. I know they were here. Let's see, please. Now, Phil and Dimmy are being very secretive. Ever since Dimmy's confession, they've been... Oh, I just saw him go in. Is that what I think it is? Shh, quiet. We don't want to stop. Just keep walking. They look very nonchalant. Skechers. And is that... They're there, in the back. That was them. Okay, that was Phil and Dimmy. So that means that Phil is helping Dimmy with his Skechers addiction. Now that he's finally come out of the Skechers closet, Phil and Dimmy are bromance couple shopping for Skechers. But why do they want to do it in private? He's out of the closet now. God. Pretend we were never here. Catch you later.
Yes, of course. Mr. Bill Tarling, thanks for doing that. That was a lot. That was funny. That was funny.
We should buy each other a pair of Skechers now.
No.
Yeah,
Let's not push it. Let's not push it. Let's not push it to those levels. We're good. We're good to go. Anyway, all right. So let's transition into wow, time flies when you're having fun. The telephone lines are open if you want to participate in our conversation. 215-383-5752. Just press 1 when you hear the British lady speaking. And apparently phone lines are working today, which is a good thing.
Everything's working.
So
smoothly.
One thing that me and Phil quickly realized when we got into the scene of vaping on a more public level, when we started doing YouTube videos back in 2010 and 2011, and I started doing the Vape Team show and Smoke Free Radio and getting involved more in the community. One thing that we realized very, very quickly is that, just like anything, I think it's not just particular to vaping. Drama is a huge magnet for people. I think a little bit more so in vaping because there's a lot of people that just find this as an outlet, just like the gentleman that called before, on the phone, that put all his, attention to vaping, and it helped them get off, crack cocaine and heroin and everything else. But drama has been just a predominant topic, and every time there's a big drama thing that pops up in this industry, in this community, it just becomes, it's hugely overblown, out of proportion, as in this case with Rip Trippers. So if you don't know who Rip Trippers is, obviously the biggest YouTuber in vaping, as far as at least subscriptions is concerned, for the last 5-6 years, and he quit vaping. He quit vaping and he stopped making videos. And apparently, the fact that he stopped making videos was a cause for drama as well, too, right, Phil?
Yeah, absolutely. Did he actually quit vaping too?
Yes. He says in the video that he quit vaping. Correct. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes. He's trying to better his health, and he's eating correctly and doing motivational videos now. He did try for a while to do a kid character called 𝗵𝗵𝗶𝗹, but that didn't go anywhere. So now his channel has turned into a motivational speech channel. So if you want to get motivational, you could use that, Phil. you want some uppers?
God knows. So I'm going to have a lot of comments about this, and I know we're going to play a portion of the video that he put up, right?
Yes.
Because I feel very strongly about some of the things that he's saying in that video.
Yes. So yeah. Go ahead.
All right, go ahead.
So basically, he's bringing up 3 reasons why he stopped doing vape videos, and this is where we're going to start it in the video that I have ready.
Before you do that, though, you said like people take the drama and they blow it out of proportion, but is that really what they're doing, or are they using the drama to benefit themselves?
Oh, we'll get to that. We'll get to that.
Okay.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that. All right, here we go.
Okay.
Mr. Rip Trippers, here we go.
Took like 2 months off, and after 2 months I went back to it and I was like, no, because you got to think, I got all that stuff out of my system. Oh yeah, I quit vaping. I didn't just quit the reviews, I quit vaping. I wanted to get that stuff out of my system because I want to live I want to see what I'd feel like if I'd feel even better, and I did. And I'm not trying to knock vaping, guys. It's 95% safer than smoking cigarettes. It is a much safer alternative to smoking cigarettes. So if you're a cigarette smoker watching and you're looking to transition, I recommend it, highly recommend it. So yeah, I went back and I was like, no, I'm gonna take a little bit more time off. And I took a little bit more time off, and it's going on 4 months now. About 4 months, maybe longer. I don't know. I lost track. I've been having so much fun. I've been living life, man. I've been connecting. And I've been doing other videos, as you guys can see, when I've gotten inspired. Now that's another thing. A lot of people are like, why don't you start another channel, blah, blah, blah. Guys, this is not Rip Trippers Vaping. This is not Rip Trippers Vape. This is Rip Trippers. I'm gonna post the things that I'm inspired about. And if you're one of those people out there that you want to just see my vape videos, I'm not gonna be doing them anymore. And the thing is, I don't understand about this, okay? A lot of people are like, I want the vape, I want the vape, I want the vape. Guys, there's so many other channels out there. Matt, 𝗀𝗵𝗶𝗀, he does phenomenal videos. DJ LSB Vapes, Grim Green. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. Here's the way I see it. If you love me, my personality, my energy, you want my good vibes, whether it's vaping or not, I mean, it doesn't matter. It shouldn't. It's not like we were all reviewing different products out there. We're all reviewing the same stuff. So yeah, that's the first reason why I pulled back from reviews. I'm not doing any more vape reviews. Second reason, it goes back to cookie cutter. See, when I first started vaping, it was like a blank blank canvas. It was a free-for-all, man. I had just a blank canvas to work with. I was creating stuff. I was putting it out in the market, and I'm talking about 2012, 2013. Rebuildables is the way it should go back to in vaping, not vape pods. I think vape pods is the worst thing that's ever freaking been. I'm going negative. I don't like going negative. I like staying positive. But vape pods, devices like the Juul, closed pod systems, even refillable pod systems, I don't think it's good for the industry. But all this is opinion. That's my opinion. All I can tell you is vape pods, I think is going to be vaping's demise. But yeah, if we go back to number 2, I mean, everything is cookie cutter, cookie cutter, cookie cutter. We're all reviewing the same stuff. I got so sick of it. I enjoy testing stuff that's super innovative. And the thing is that when everything's vape pods, nothing's innovative anymore. I mean, it's not like it used to be. It's not like when I came out with the AC9 or, you know, you had the Penelope from, was it GG? I mean, things like that just don't exist anymore. The quality of the vape is not nearly as good as it used to be. And also, okay, so you got vape pods, right? And you could do your mouth to lungs and your lung hits. And then you got MTL devices. And that's some other rebuildable stuff that's coming out. It's all MTL stuff. I don't care about MTL stuff, okay? I want lung hits. I want to chuck the clouds. I come from the cloud chasing generation, man. I want to see the vapor. I want to see the plumes. That's where I come from. I'm old school, dude, okay? So when I see MTL this and MTL that and vape pods, I don't want to do it anymore. The flavor you get off the MTL devices, the rebuildable devices, is good, but it is nothing compared to like the sub-ohm tanks, the profile RTA, and then you got the RDAs, and the RDAs is where it's at. Holy moly. But the newer generation of vapors, they're not seeing that. All they're seeing is vape pods. Here's another thing, okay? So look, you got sponsored posts. All my posts were sponsored. That means that the companies were paying me to do the review. Now, go to every other reviewer. They're doing the same thing. All these companies are paying them. And that's the way it should be. I mean, that's business. That's business 101. We all need to get paid for our services because everybody's getting paid. It's the whole vape economy thing, right? So I was getting paid to do reviews. Let's say I want to go do something that's non-paying. And all the stuff that's non-paying, the stuff that's innovative, the stuff that is different, that's not vape pods, the stuff that's cloud chasing stuff where you got decks and all that, that's the non-paying stuff. I could not review that stuff, and let me tell you why. Because if I reviewed a non-paying stuff and I did it for free, first of all, YouTube killed monetization. You can't get paid for it. You're not going to get paid for views if you're in the vape industry. So that's the first reason. And the second reason is, like I said, all these other vape reviewers, not going to mention the names, I mean, you guys know them, the big guys. If I did non-sponsored reviews that were super innovative, even though they were super innovative, it would not be good for those channels, those other reviewers. You see what I'm saying? Because if I'm doing products for free, it affects them. It affects their income, their brand. And it got to the point where, oh, well, I'm not just thinking about myself anymore. I got to think about everybody. It was like playing chess where you can't win. And once.
Okay, so I'm gonna stop right there. I think we get the gist of it. Even I can't. There's only so much I can take. And listen. I'm gonna tell you one thing. I have, I know. I have the utmost respect for Rip. Okay, I think that Rip was ahead of his time when it came to vape reviewing and content creation on YouTube. I think the guy is mentally unstable, but I think that he is a brilliant business mind. He figured out how to make a shitload of money through doing these videos on YouTube. And for that, you have to respect him. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that I agree with everything that he's saying or I disagree, but at the end of the day, who am I? Who am I to tell this guy what he's going to do, how he's going to get paid, or what he's going to do in his videos? If I want to watch the video, I'll click on his video and I'll watch it. If I don't want to watch it, I just move along. Am I missing something here, Phil?
No, you're not. I think in today's society, people love to watch people who are successful fail. People love to watch people who are successful go down in flames. And when you get to a certain point, people root for you to fail. Yeah. I see that over and over and over again, time and time again. And I'm reading the chat, right? And I'm seeing like the negativity towards that video.
Yeah.
And you know what? I agree with 95% of what he just said. And I'll go through all my reasons.
That's shocking.
I will go through every single one of my reasons. I will start off with this. He mentioned Grim Green and Matt Cully and DJ LSP. He didn't say anything about me or you, so fuck him for that.
Yeah, fuck him for that.
Yeah. So I mean, let's talk about some stuff. First of all, he says it's the Rip Chipper channel, right?
Yes.
So when people, of course, they're used to him reviewing vape devices. right? So, that's what they come to expect. But like tomorrow, if I were to review my Stream Deck, right, this is not the 𝗵𝗵𝗺𝗀 vape review channel. It's the 𝗵𝗵𝗺𝗀 channel.
Yeah.
Right. And I should be allowed or permitted to do that. If that's something that I want to do personally, it should be okay.
No.
See, this is what happens. This is what happens. If you don't do what people want you to do, you're not liked. You're hated.
I agree.
For that. Right. And I think that's ridiculous. I think the only person who should tell you what to do is yourself.
Yeah.
And you should do what you feel is right. And you should do what is good for you.
Yeah.
Right. Now, and I see people saying he needs to be excised. He's on drop the cocaine, everything like that. Rip Tripper has always been a personality. He's always been a personality, right?
Yes.
I mean, I've met him. I've sat down with him. I've gone to a restaurant with him. I've talked with him. Is he as over the top as he is in those videos in real life? No, he's got a lot of energy. He's got a lot of positive energy, right? But he's not that way. He's always been a personality and a character. And if you go back to his early videos, you can see the personality and the character has evolved and changed over time, right? Because he got better at his craft. And that's what it is, guys.
Yeah.
It's what he did was a craft. And, for all of the negativity that he's shown, right? He has probably done more for vaping than all of the reviewers combined. He has probably put vaping in front of more people than all of the other reviewers.
Wholeheartedly agree.
He was that popular, right? So I mean, to just to root for his failure, because he seems to share everything. Yeah, I mean the whole knuckle cream and everything like that. And,
that's fun. That's difference. It's a difference between the fun part. Yeah. We bust balls for everybody. We busted his balls for the knuckle cream as well too. Me and Phil did, absolutely. But it's different when somebody's at the top of their game, like Rip was, or even Jay now. You can put him in the same category. Jay right now is the top of the game when it comes to reviewing. Whether you like it or not, it's irrelevant. I'm telling you facts, right? Based on Social Blade and based on numbers. Jay, and people love to hate on whoever was on top. The same thing happened in a smaller scale because vaping was not as big as it was when me and Phil started. But I can tell you back in 2012 and 2013 that people were making videos just like as we see now. Now people are making response videos to this video, which is dumb. But people are actually putting a video up there because just the fact that it has Rip Trippers in the title will get clicks. And a lot of people did that to me and Phil as well too back in 2013 and 2014. I can tell you people that when me and Phil went to China in 2014 and we're stealth vaping and we mentioned that we stealth vaping on the plane, some reviewer from the Middle East, I'll just put it that there, made an entire video bashing me. Nobody knew who he was. Made a whole video bashing me and Phil because we stealth vaped. And like we were like the only outlaws in the world that were stealth vaping on a plane. But he did that video purposely just to use my name and your name just to be known. And we're seeing the same thing continue to happen. The person that's in the top is always used to get other people to try to get up to that level. Why is it instead of this industry supporting the people, especially somebody like Rip, I have over 1 million subscribers in vaping. Look, I don't care if he was talking to the Chuck Cloud crowd and it was the 18 to 25 demographic. That's 18 to 25 demographic that was not fucking smoking. Am I right? And if your crowd is the 50 plus crowd, guess what? It's the 50 plus crowd of people that are not smoking. And if the 25 to 35 likes to see Mike vapes, it's the 25 to 35 that are not smoking. Instead of uplifting these people, because we're all part of this, instead of uplifting, we're trying to bring them down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
as long as you understand, long as you understand what you're watching, and at what point did anybody look at Rip and not understand that it was a business for him? Okay, I knew it going into his videos, and I still watch some of his videos. I still watch some of Jay's videos as well too. That doesn't mean I don't care if he was making $100,000 a month in vaping. You know what I am? I'm jealous because I could never make $100,000 a month in vaping. But that's not a reason for me to bash him. You can bash him for whatever whatever you want. But for him being on the top of his game, and then for him to decide to just walk away, it is what it is. Super chat, New Wave Dave. If your heart isn't in it anymore, you're done. Yeah, I mean, obviously we can see that he, his heart was not in it, or plus, maybe that's just the way he felt. What he's saying about the Chuck Clouds and the MTL, it's absolutely true. Yeah, and it's totally something that we're against as well too. Me and Phil are against about being all in on one thing and that's it. There is no fucking balance in vaping. We went from all chucking clouds, completely ignoring MTL. Now we're going to pods, completely ignoring the Chuck Clouders. Now we're going to MTL, completely. It's like, why can't we have a balance of things? Why can't we have an abundance of various ways of vape to help vaping continue to thrive? Doing all chucking clouds for Rich Rippers was bad in the sense that it did not focus on helping people quit smoking. It was catering to the advanced vapors. But man, he had 1 million subscribers. So there was 1 million of these guys that were chucking clouds that were staying off cigarettes.
Yeah. And, he says a few other things there. It's cookie cutter. It's the same products over and over and over again. I agree.
How can you argue with that?
Right. I agree with that. He says vape pods are not good for the industry. I yes and no agree with that. Right. I think how excited can you get over, something like, this that does the same thing as the other 500 things that are like this. So it's hard to get excited over something like that. He makes the comment that like fun stuff, innovative stuff doesn't really exist anymore. There's not a lot of that anymore. I agree with that to an extent. Most of the times, we're seeing the same thing over and over and over again. There hasn't been anything really exciting. That's why when I reviewed the Intensity, the Intensity mouth to lung mesh atomizer, I was excited about that because it was totally different.
Something new.
But not only was I excited about, I went out and I bought that one. I mean,
you're starting to sound like Jay Hayes now. Easy now.
And he says he makes the comment that he doesn't care about mouth to lung. He wants to chuck clouds. Okay, so he may have started with mouth to lung because I think if you started back as long as he's been vaping, as long as I've been vaping, as long as Dimitri's been vaping, everybody started with mouth to lung.
Sure,
everybody started with mouth to lung. Until Zen drilled out the 𝗬𝗐𝗍 Pro more than anybody wanted, right? And then everybody's like, "Oh my god, that's way too open." And all of a sudden, that boom, it started. Right? It started. So then he got used to that style of vaping. But what I respect about him is that he says, I don't care about mouth to lung. Whereas a lot of other reviewers, we're seeing this, right?
Are faking it. Faking it till they're making it.
Just moving over to mouth to lung, right? And whether it be faking it or just reviewing it. See, I still have a hard time reviewing direct lung. I'll talk about a product, but it's hard for me to review direct lung because I don't direct lung.
Yes.
Right. But we see a lot. So, I mean, points given, respect to him.
You have to. I see reviewers today that review mouth to lung that don't know how to mouth to lung. They literally don't know the action of mouth to lung to actually review the product. So I get it. From one side, I get what he's saying. It's like there's abundance of reviewers out there. There's a lot of people out there doing reviews. There are more presentations, I should call it now, because like pod, how can you? A pod, it's a battery. You take a pod, you fill it in, you stick it in. I mean, even the review is difficult for that because there's no features on it. There's nothing. You just suck. It's automatic. You suck. All you can say is like the draw is this and the flavor is this, which again is objective. Because if you don't vape mouth to lung and you're using a 3 milligram ADVG, you're not going to get anything out of that liquid, right? You need to have a specific liquid, and you need to be able to vape that way to be able to judge flavor and those low wattages as well too. So overall, what I'm trying to say with this, with the Rip Trippers video, is not the fact that he did the video. He did the video. Go watch it if you want to. Like I watched it. If I'm interested. Obviously, he's part of the history of vaping. I watched the video. I saw what he had to say. Okay, good luck to him. Do your motivational whatever. I wish him luck. I can't wish him ill because he decided to stop vaping or decided to do stop videos or whatever reasons he brings up. It's his reasons. That is not the issue. But seeing videos made like in response, like I see some people that are angry because he said that all reviewers are paid. Well, I mean, if you're not getting paid and you're a reviewer, it's not really his fault. You know what I'm saying? Don't be mad or don't be jealous because you're not getting money. You know what I'm saying? It's not people that tell you that, oh, I'm going to sit there and just do this out of the passion of vaping are a very, very small handful of people. And generally, those channels are not very, very popular.
And keep in mind, because this was me, right?
Yeah.
They just haven't had the opportunity to make money yet.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Once that first dollar bill comes their way, right, and then that dollar bill turns into 2, and turns into 10, and turns into 100. Okay, watch how they change.
Yes, and listen, there's absolutely nothing wrong with getting paid to do a presentation. I mean, there is a lot of work, and you see how videos have evolved. I mean, if you don't go look at some of Phil's early videos or some of my early videos. I was playing classical music in the background using a C270 Logitech, you know. But look today's video quality, and look at the stuff that Daniel does. Look at the stuff that Mike Vape does. Look at the stuff that all these guys are doing with good high-end camera equipment and shots and rotating displays and testing.
If you think that Daniel should not get paid for the videos that he does, you're out of your fucking mind.
And in some sort of way, not as much as it used to be in the early days, but in some sort of way, it helps the industry as well too, because a lot of these reviewers do give feedback to the companies as well too. So in turn, the products do become better, and we've seen the Chinese products become extremely better in the last 5 years. Okay, and that comes a lot from the reviewers that started getting involved with these companies. And there's a lot of feedback. There's a lot of consulting going on in the background that it can help. It can help the products evolve, okay? Unfortunately, the consumers are the beta testers, because you're going to go out and buy it, and it might be shit 2 months later, but that's always been an issue. Charlie with a $5 super chat. Thank you, sir. Phil and Rip were 2 guys that made me fall in love with vaping back in 2013. I didn't plan to quit smoking, but those 2 got me to build, and it clicked. See, this is exactly what Phil is saying, is that you cannot fault, no matter what you think of him. He's a sellout. He's knuckle creams. He's this. He's that. You can say whatever you want to, but it's people like Charlie, and probably a lot of people that are not even in this community that watch these videos, that it's actually helped them stay off cigarettes. So how can you fault them for? How can you fault them for making vaping into what it is today, and building this industry was built by us? And by us, I don't mean me and Phil. I mean all of us that were on YouTube.
You know what else is really interesting too? And like me, I've never really followed other reviewers, right? And I've always had my reasons for that. And my reason has always been, from day one, I don't want to watch another reviewer and have my opinion of a product influenced by what they're saying, right? And if I say something that's like earth-shattering or groundbreaking in one of my videos that they have already said, I don't want to be accused of plagiarism.
Yeah.
Those are the 2 main reasons why I don't watch other reviewers. And anybody who knows me, anybody who's talked to me about that, knows that that is exactly why I don't watch other reviewers.
Yeah.
But I don't think Rip has ever fired back in a video. Has ever really gone? Has he ever gone after anybody? Has he ever perpetuated drama, or has drama come his way and it just kind of bounces off?
I don't think. I mean, he apparently something happened for him to make this video as a response. Maybe a lot of comments and stuff like that. But he's always done it like that. He's always done it with care. He hasn't done it in a way. We've seen Jay go out there and really rip some people apart. And again, even with Jay, I will tell you, that's his style. You know what I'm saying? Whether you like it or not is irrelevant. The guy gets thousands of views. You know what I'm saying? So apparently a lot of people like it. That's just his style, and you have to respect that style. I don't have to like it, is what I'm saying. And I don't have to make a video criticizing because he talked bad about the slide. Did you ever see me and Phil make a response? Even though, let me tell you something. A lot of cocksuckers in this industry sent me messages. Oh, did you see what Jay said about the slide? Well, listen, we've sold 1 million slide tanks. How can I be mad at Jay? Seriously, I don't care. It's his opinion, and he wanted to do that video for whatever reason. He did it. I'm not going to sit there and I could have easily done a video. It's like, oh, Jay has a personal vendetta, which I don't believe I really don't. I've talked to Jay personally. But I could have easily done that. Oh, fire up the camera and say, in response to Jay Hayes' video, I would have gotten millions of views, obviously, right? Yeah. But that's exactly what we're seeing happening with this Rip Trippers video now. It's like, who are you addressing? You get paid for your videos. You don't get paid. You have a YouTube. Just do your thing, and build organically, and get out there and do what everybody else is doing, and make it your own. Give it your own personality. Don't step on the foots of other people to incite views and clicks for your channel. I mean, it's silly.
Matt Goomba, I remember that he said Rip did one against Twisted years ago. I remember that.
Yeah,
one.
that was a
one.
while.
Matter of fact, I even remember Daniel DJ LSD. He did one video where he was like really angry and he was like F this and F them and F that, and I'll never forget. I pulled him aside at a show.
I remember that conversation.
And he was kind of new in the review game, and I pulled him aside and I said, Daniel, I said, I got a lot of respect for you, and I said, you're much better than that.
Yeah.
I said, you're much better than that. I said, think twice before you go down that route. I think, I feel you could be better, right? You could do more with your review career. And I think he took that to heart. I think he did, because he really changed after that. And he has been really respectful and really professional, and just I watch his videos and I'm like, fuck, I wish I had the time and the energy and to do that. Like, could I? Yeah. I mean, it's an investment. It's an investment in time and an investment in equipment. And it's like, do I have it in me? Probably not. No. So, I mean, I have made a couple improvements. I've improved lighting. I've improved
your audio has improved greatly. I will tell you that.
There we go. I improved audio. I do a couple different things in the videos now. But I don't think I'll ever, get to his level.
But that's him, is what I'm saying. You respect him for what he does and what like that's his niche. This is his niche. Mike, this is his Fagan. This is his niche. Everybody has their own niche. Yes. And as a community, if you want to call it, listen, all this community is fucked. There's so much drama. There's so much backstabbing in this community. It's not even really a community. But if you want to talk about this, vape industry that everybody's in, you find who you want to watch and you watch them. And if you don't like what you're watching, all you do is just hit the little X. I don't understand why now this is becoming such a hot topic and people are wasting time not only discussing it, but making videos about a statement that this person made. Okay? It's his opinion.
Because we have become a world of drama. We have become a world where we see nothing but drama and hate on TV. We see nothing but drama and hate in the media. Every time we turn on the news, we see nothing but drama and hate from both sides. It's really disgusting. It's disgusting what's happening on this planet right now. Yeah. It really is. Unless things change, I don't see a very positive future for anybody. No, I really don't.
I'm really concerned. We got a telephone call. Let's see if they want to participate in this discussion. 313-313. You're on the air with Phil and Dimmy. You got some drama?
Hey, what's up, guys? No drama.
What's up?
So, I started vaping in 2014. Uh-huh. My name's Shane, by the way, from Michigan.
Nice to meet you, my friend.
So I started vaping in 2014, and one of the first people I watched was Rip Trippers. Mm-hmm. And Phil, I sat through his hour-long videos, and they really helped me. Yeah. So, some are long-winded, but they really helped me out. Yes. And I'm kind of honestly, I'm kind of sad about it after I really started thinking about it that he's leaving, mm-hmm. because of the number of people that he's reached. Million people. I mean, that's a lot. No matter if you hate him or love him.
You make such a great point, man. You make such a great point, because I believe, like Charlie said in the chat earlier, and I bet you there's a lot of them that there's a lot more people that he's touched that are just afraid to say what you say. They're shy because they don't want to get shunned in the community to say what you said. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't want to show like I'm compassionate to that, because what are the other people going to say? But that is the truth. And why can't we be honest with ourselves and say the guy was instrumental? In fact, he'll go down in history in vaping at some point. When all this vapor clears, he's a crucial part of building this industry.
And one thing that Grim Green mentioned, he said that if people stop, that just leaves room for other people to come in and get popular and reach more smokers and get more people involved in it.
I agree with you.
And I really believe that's true.
Absolutely. You should start a YouTube channel, man. We're gonna call you Jane Trippers. How about that?
Yeah, I thought about it.
It's available. The name is available now.
But there's too many. I don't know. I mean, I guess. I could, but it has crossed my mind before.
I hear you, brother. Well, I appreciate you chiming in on this, and I really agree with you, and I appreciate the call.
All right, and thank you guys for everything you do. You guys are awesome. I love you, and keep up the good work.
Rock on, brother. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much.
That's so touching. That's just a great call. 206. You got any drama for Phil and Dimmy?
Oh, really?
Yeah, really.
Okay, hey, this is Rob again.
Hey, Rob.
Matter of fact, hey, by the way, it's 90 days now since I quit smoking.
Congratulations, Rob.
The last time I spoke to you guys, it was probably, 75 days? But anyway, just wanted to say, really do appreciate what both of you do for the vaping community. And since I started watching Phil's reviews, he is very, very technical. Comes at it from an engineering point of view. He's not like some other people who get rather excited and,
Yeah. They bust nuts. Yeah, I get you.
Break things and go crazy and whatnot. You know, I mean, he comes at it at a very technical view.
Yes.
Which myself, I actually appreciate it as a 48-year-old man who had been smoking for 30 years.
Yeah. I'm so happy you quit, brother.
Well, thank you. I am too. But my point being is, I think you guys kind of, how can I put this? You guys are freaking fantastic. I mean, the show that you put on, and not the show that you put on. That sounds kind of wrong. The DP show, the smoker show, you really
entertainment
want to help people.
Yes.
Well, yeah, but educational.
Sure.
I mean, you really want to help people quit smoking.
You know what?
In regards to, sorry, go ahead.
No, you know what I wanted to say is, like, I've heard this sometimes with Phil when we're out in shows, and somebody will come up and say, "Oh, I watch your videos, Phil, but they're so long." Here's the thing: don't watch it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this is you have an interest in it because you like that engineer perspective. And Phil is an engineer, obviously, and this is where his reviewing style came from, right? This is what I find unusual. Is like, do you go up to, I don't know, somebody else that you find, like another celebrity or somebody that you see on the street, and say, "Hey, look, I watched some of your stuff, but your shit on Netflix is too long." I mean, that doesn't happen. It's like, if you want to watch it, you watch it. You don't want to watch it, you just move on. You just click X and you go to the next one. I don't understand what's like that whole criticism that goes with everybody that's got some kind of a personality in vaping. But I appreciate the way that you come. I mean, you're absolutely right.
Yeah, thank you very much. I appreciate that.
And like I said, I'm not an engineer, but if I could say, Phil is the Spock of vaping.
Oh, you went there. Wow. You went there.
Live long and prosper, my friend.
Thanks, brother.
Well,
we
I did.
appreciate you. That's really nice of you.
I like that.
I find it hell of informative. But anyway, thank you very much.
Thanks, Rob. Appreciate it. Hey, stay off them cigarettes, all right, buddy?
First of all, I would love to see Mooch get paid more, but since he's so detrimental to vaping, I don't think we should.
Hold on a second. I will because you're answering a question without you're answering a question without reading the question, Phil. And this is
I know.
A radio. Thanks, Rob. By the way, I'm gonna put you on hold.
Yeah, thank you, Rob.
So thanks for the supers at New Wave Dave for the $5. Someone who needs to be getting paid more is Mooch. His services are detrimental to vaping. Everybody should be on his Patreon. I agree.
No, you don't.
I don't agree.
No, you don't. Read it again.
Who needs to? Maybe he misspoke there.
Yeah, it's okay. It's a little mistaken.
Okay. Anyway, but he's right.
But I agree with you. I totally agree with you. New Wave Dave.
Yeah, Mooch should be getting paid more. But it's like the drama is the one that draws that, and it's not the technical and the information that can save you from blowing up your face. It's just not sexy. You know what I'm saying?
It's not.
I think if Mooch was doing a battery test with a pair of tits holding the battery while he's testing it, he would get more money on Patreon. That's just the way it is.
I can already see Mooch's new logo.
Fuck, I just gave him $1 million idea.
And the 2 O's have little nipples
Tits,
on the
yes.
inside of them, right?
Yes.
And it's Mooch Boob Reviews. But,
Mooch.
But battery, like battery
Mooch.
boob battery review. I don't know.
But
I think you're onto something there.
Mooch tit polls. Which I don't know.
Yeah. When I started reviewing too, like I think Jennifer, I know. When I started reviewing too, don't forget when I started reviewing, there was no such thing as a vape shop.
Yeah.
I mean, really, there were very few, if any, vape shops when I started reviewing, right? So that's always been why my reviews were long, because I wanted to tell you everything I possibly could in both opinion and fact, because the scope don't lie. Right, both in opinion and fact, as what to expect from a product, right down to how hard it's going to be for you to push that button. And there's a story that I've told many times that I remember I got an email from a blind woman, and the blind woman wrote to me. She goes, "I love listening to your reviews. I love listening to your reviews because I feel when you're describing a product, I can sense it in my hand." Right. And I thought that was a beautiful email. And to this day, I love and I appreciate and I respect that email that I received from her.
Kind of feel like that about my sex life as well, too. All right. 850. I got a bunch of calls. 850. You're on the air with Phil and Timmy. I can describe it in my hand.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, absolutely. Go ahead.
It's Cadillac Joe.
Hey.
Even though I don't actually own a Cadillac.
That's all right, Joe.
What's up?
What's up?
Well, I don't really follow Rip Trippers.
Yeah.
I remember watching really early on before he went insane.
Yeah.
So, I don't really, doesn't bother me one way or the other, but yeah, I don't know what the big deal is. Now, if you and Phil go off the air, then I'll need counseling on Monday. But,
brother, don't worry about it. Listen, we're trying very, very hard to stay relevant. You're going to be on here for a while. We ain't got nowhere to go.
But to tell you the truth, like, I can't remember like the last current review that I've watched. Like I go back and I watch some of Phil's reviews from stuff that doesn't even exist anymore, just to recapture the feeling.
Yeah.
Of like just the excitement. Like I haven't been excited for Vape Mail.
Yeah, man.
For I don't know how, except for last week when I got the #1 best-selling peach watermelon in the mail and cool citrus. But other than that,
motherfuckers, Joe, I don't know what did he jerk you off when we were down in Tampa?
Joe,
Is that what he did?
Joe.
Did he give you a little reach around when we were down in Florida?
D, don't hate. It's a delicious flavor, and everybody should experience it for themselves.
do I detect a hint of Phil's grapefruits in the cool citrus?
Oh yeah, it's his grapefruits, all right. He actually puts his nuts in the batch before it goes out. That's what makes it so delicious.
No, both juices are just spot on.
Thanks,
I love
Joe.
them both.
Appreciate it. Thank you, buddy. But
Really
you're
good
absolutely
job.
right. The romanticism of vaping and vape reviews is definitely not the same. There's no doubt about it.
No. But it's more than that, though.
Oh yeah,
it's more than that. It's
Thank you,
more,
Joe.
It's
I
more
appreciate
than
you.
just the vape reviews. It's more than just the vape reviews and the romanticism and like think about what Rip was saying, right? It's not the same. It's not.
Yes, it's
I
not.
feel that. I feel that I need to be a little bit more cookie cutter with my reviews, a little bit faster with my reviews, a little bit shorter with my reviews. I feel that too. But it's not just the reviews. It's the whole community of vaping. It's that feeling that we got when we went to the grand opening of vape shops and how happy everybody was and how excited everybody was and how everybody was friendly and talking about getting people to quit smoking. Not just the vape shops. Let's go to the vape shows too, right? Yeah. Think about how the vape shows have changed. They were so much better back then. So the sense of community, the fact that you knew you were going to see all your friends there. There were so many people that there was. I mean, sure, there was the drama, but mostly just people helping people not smoke anymore. Come on over. I'll show you how to build. You don't know. I'll show you how to build. I mean, it was just. It's just.
You know what it did it for me. I tell you what's really, really funny, and boy, I'm going to piss off some people, but you should be used to it by now. When this pod craze started to happen, I predicted it. I actually changed my YouTube channel. I was going to make a comeback on reviews, and I called it the Pod Mart because a lot of the reviewers, let's not forget their videos are still up there. A lot of the reviewers were bashing the pods. Not only were they bashing the pods, but a lot of them said that they're not high-nic vapors. They don't mouth to lung, right? So I figured for somebody like me that vapes high-nic, it would be a good niche to come in and do pods until pod makers started paying for reviews. And then all of a sudden, every reviewer that bashed pods was reviewing pods. And then I thought to myself, I was like, well, there you have it. You know, it's not even worth me doing it. So, you know, I again pulled out just like I did when the sub-ohm craze happened, because it was like all or nothing. And that's the reality, my friend. All right,
let me pulled out when you were brutally raping me in the ass.
I do want to get you messy. 250, you're on the air with Phil and Dimmy.
Hey there. Yeah, this is Willie here.
Hey, Willie.
I know you've been talking about drama and stuff, but I've really got a problem with you guys tonight, especially that Phil guy.
Yeah.
I mean, all these years, he's been mocking people about, my Skechers are so comfortable. My Skechers are so comfortable. And now you jump on the bandwagon too. Well, guess what? There are some of us that Skechers don't make sizes that fit us. We don't have dainty, cute little girly feet like you and Phil. And it's not fair that you keep saying they're comfortable when my bunions hurt. That's all I want to say, guys.
Thank you, buddy. Have a good night. By the way, let me tell you something. I have a direct connection to DJ Rochester that works at Skechers. He called earlier. I will make sure, not only will the vaping shoe vape, but I'll make sure it comes in sizes up to 24 just for you, my friend. 918, you're on the air. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Hold on. Go ahead. Just for a second here. If the myth is true,
yes,
Bill Tarling is hung like a fucking.
That's scary. I don't want to find out. I do not want to find out. All right. Where was I? Hold on. I hit the wrong button. Put him on hold and then turn this to 918. 918.
Do we have commercials or anything?
No, we don't have anything. 918. 918.
Okay, I think I'm 918.
That's
Tony
you.
Jenkins.
What's up?
Yep. Well, I just wanted to tell you guys I really enjoy all of it. And there's always been vape drama, you know, MTL versus direct to lung, batteries, AW batteries, you know, and are they real or are they not? You know, but the whole thing is that vaping has gotten so much cheaper that more people can be involved, and that's what's really important.
I agree with you. Don't you think that Rip Trippers had a part to play with that as well too? I'm just saying a small piece.
Oh, I do.
Yeah, absolutely, right?
I started on. I was watching Vapors TV, you know, on Vape TV show, and when that went away, that's when I came to YouTube and Rip and Phil and Grim. There weren't a lot of people out there. This was, you know, back in 2013.
Yes.
And, you know, it's grown so much.
Yeah, absolutely.
And, you know, with everything going on, and, you know, I spent 15 minutes the other day talking to my state representative about vaping. I've talked to the governor, you know.
Yeah.
I only have a small voice, but I try to make it count.
Thank you. Thank you for your advocacy, man. Appreciate it. You're absolutely right, my friend.
It's saving my life. I guarantee I smoked for 45 years. So, you know, I want to live longer.
We're all for you living longer, and we appreciate the call, and you're absolutely right. Thanks for chiming in on this subject, because you are absolutely right. A lot of more people are vaping today thanks to Rip, thanks to Grim, thanks to Jay, thanks to Phil, thanks to everybody. There's a lot more people vaping today.
You too.
Where was I? I'm here now.
Are you taking another call?
Yeah, I guess it's lit up like a Christmas tree. 559. Nothing like a good drama story to bring people on the phones. 559. You're on the air.
Yeah, Dimitri and Phil, I just wanted to let you know that from one ex-smoker and both parents that died from it, you guys did a lot. And I remember Phil when he was boiling those cardos, you know, to try and get us to save money and how to reuse them and everything.
Wow.
I go way back with you guys when you first came on. And don't ever think that your efforts have gone by the wayside. They have not. You've done a lot of good to the vaping industry, community, and you've saved a lot of lives, literally.
Thanks, man. We appreciate it.
And with Rip Trippers going, you know, yeah, he was entertaining, okay?
No doubt.
And anybody that can't see what he was doing is fooling themselves. But like you said before, there's that close to 2 million subscribers out there that need to find a new home. And they need to look no further than you two right here.
Oh yeah, well, that's going to be a little bit tough, but hopefully they'll spread out through a lot of these channels that are out, right, Phil?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I mean, I definitely appreciate the sentiment there. I'm not sure. See, like I always say, you need to find, and I just said this in my last video, you need to find a reviewer you jive with, right? That's the word I use, jive. You need to find somebody that you can listen to, you can respect, you trust. Somebody that vapes the way that you do, right? And whether that's a personality, whether that's an age, whether that's a look, whether doesn't matter. And that's why you know there are people like me, there are people like Grim, there are people like Matt, there are people like Rip, right? Everybody finds somebody, and if you could find somebody and that somebody helps you to, number one, get off the cigarettes, and number two, stay off the cigarettes, then that's a blessing. That's, you know, I couldn't ask for any more, right? But so whether or not I would appeal to the Rip crowd, I don't know if I would. But anybody's welcome to come and watch.
Absolutely,
you're all welcome to come and watch.
The bromance does not discriminate, buddy. We do it for everybody. So, well, listen, I appreciate your kind words, and it's really good to hear it sometimes. And it just gives us more motivation to continue to do what we do.
All right. I just want you guys to know that we wish you all the best.
Thank you, my friend. We appreciate it.
I'm very emotional lately. I'm gonna wind up crying.
Don't cry. All right. Which brings me to a good segue. By the way, a comment from Periscope. I'm 37. This is from Jay. Was smoking cigarettes for 21 years, starting vaping 6 years ago, and never had a cigarette again. So we appreciate, and Jay, congratulations. We appreciate as you too. Yeah. But
hey, I don't know if people know this, but we did reach out to Rip to be on the show tonight.
We did.
We were really hoping that he would accept the offer. We have reached out to a couple other folks too that we're still trying to get on the show.
Yes. My favorite response to the Rip video was this.
Why do we always come here? I guess we'll never know. It's like a kind of torture to have to watch the show.
And you know, that is one classy lad. Todd is absolutely right. Like, nobody cares. Really, nobody cares at this point where there's so much going on in vaping right now that you're going to spend time dissecting this, which leads me into my next segment. That is my drama button, by the way. I just invented that today.
Very
okay,
good. Very well done.
Is it good? Is it good?
Hey, you know, I got my Stream Deck now. I need a drama button on there too.
So people are very, very concerned about Rip Trippers, and I'm going to tell you why. I got 10 messages, Phil, about this Rip Trippers video. 10 messages. 3 of them were from Florida. I'm not going to say the names, but the day that video came out, I got 10 messages. Did you see this video? You know what messages I didn't get that day? Take a wild guess. I didn't get a fucking message on how you can save vaping in your fucking state.
Well, why would you care about that when Rip Trippers put out a drama video? Why would you care?
You know, I don't understand why at this most difficult time and intersection about vaping, and vaping has really affected you. It's made your life positive. So many callers call and tell you the same thing. I feel so much better. I quit smoking after 25. You're in Florida. 3 people from Florida messaged me about the Rip Trippers video, while there's a fucking bill on the governor's desk today, Phil, and you live in Florida. So good thing that we did the DIY show. There's a bill on the Governor DeSantis' desk today, SB 810, that would ban flavors in Florida. And he has until Thursday to sign it or not sign it. Until Thursday. Today's Tuesday. You literally have 48 hours to continue to put the pressure on the governor to veto SB 810. Now, to me, that is drama. The fact that Floridians, with, of course, an overwhelming majority of older people, sorry, Phil, that live in Florida and vape, will not have access to fucking flavored products. That is drama, in my opinion. This is what we should be up in arms. This is why video responses should be happening right now from all the influencers, okay? You know what's influential? A guy that with his pen can fucking eliminate a product that can save your life. It's on his desk right now. That is drama. And you think it's stopping there? California. The mecca of vaping at some point. California, where vaping was born, over 3,000 shops, all the manufacturers, all the high liquids, the big brands, the marketing geniuses in California. SB 793 will just eliminate. It went through Senate. It passed 31-4. Does anybody make a video that 31 senators signed to move this onto the Assembly? This is how law happens in California. It goes from Senate, and if the Senate agrees, it goes on to your Assembly, and then the Assembly can either make this a law or reject it or amend it. This bill was voted 31-4. Did you see a video, Phil? Phil, did you see a video that says drama in California, 31 senators voted? Yes, on SB 790. Did you see any of that, Phil?
Not a single one.
I didn't see anything. I guarantee you that most of these people that are bashing Rip or all the responses don't even know that this is happening. So you're going to say, that's it? That's all? No, there's more.
But wait.
Did you know that in the state of Tiny Lips, in Montana, there is a bill. It's not even a bill. This is the Department of Health, the Public Health and Human Services in Montana, just decided they're going to announce a ban to flavor. This is not even being voted on. I mean, where are we living? In Montana, the Department of Health just decided, we're just going to fucking ban flavored vapes. That's it. That's what they decided. So this, to me, is the real drama. It doesn't stop there, Phil. I wish this was it. It gets more. But wait, there's more. Chicago aldermen, they're going to start debating the future of flavored tobacco products in the city. The Illinois Petroleum Marketers Association obviously is against it, right? Because they're talking about menthol. But what happens is when menthol comes into the equation in flavored vapes, there's always a little deal that's made. Like we saw where in the great state, the non-corrupt state of New Jersey, where menthol cigarettes were on the table until the last minute. Guess what? They pulled them. And guess who got the shaft? Flavored vapes. The same thing is going to happen here in the city of Chicago, where aldermen are going to eliminate flavored vapes. And it's not just state by state that's getting fucked, Phil. I mean, if it was just state by state, I would say, okay, well, in some cases you have states that are organized, that can do something. In some states there's not. It's going to happen. Some of these states have been trying for the last 4 or 5 years to ban flavored vapes. Eventually it's going to happen, right? Especially if you don't have a strong financial support from the businesses in that state, and you don't have an outcry of the existing users of vapor products in that state to contact the representatives to help it. But this is not just state by state. How many people that were talking about this drama know that there's actually a bill right here that's moving in Congress that will stop vape mail from being shipped via USPS? Did you know that this is moving? This is actually moving. S-1253. It's moving through the Senate. This would make it illegal for you to send any kind of vape mail through the U.S. Postal Service. And you know what that means, right? I mean, this is a complete... If you ban flavored vapes in Florida, where Phil is, and you ban shipping to Florida, guess what Phil is going to do?
Kill myself.
I'm going to smuggle it for you, but I would drive fucking liquid down to Florida for you, buddy. That's how much... I mean, if I can't catch your pee, I can bring you liquid. All right?
Where are your Skechers, man?
Where are my Skechers? I am so upset. I am so pissed. I am so pissed, Phil. We can't do one fucking thing right. The one thing that I asked when we did the World Vape Day, When we did the World Vape Day episode, and listen, we didn't do it just once. We promoted it all week. We did Facebook Lives. We did YouTube Lives on Phil's channel. We did it on the DP Show. And we did it on the Smoker Show. We were active on Twitter. I asked for one thing specifically. You don't remember this, Phil, but I'm going to remind you. I asked, please, at least get 𝗂𝗍's Twitter to 25,000 to surpass Campaign for Tobacco-Free Kids. We can't even fucking do that, Phil. That to me, my friend, is drama. Still at 23,000. 𝗂𝗍, we couldn't in World Vape Day, Phil, we couldn't get 𝗂𝗍 to 25,000 followers. That is drama that really, really is eating me. And you know what the result of this is, Phil? All this has happened in the last year and a half. The most tragic thing ever. This was released today in Barron's, which is a stock publication, online print as well too.
Wow.
Literally, they are recommending, which I followed their advice. I'm not going to lie to you. Because that's... Make a fucking video response to that. Buy Altria stock because Americans are starting to smoke cigarettes. Vaping products are down by 25%. A lot of the tobacco companies actually writes in this article that a lot of the tobacco companies were concerned with the popularity that vaping had taken in the last couple of years. But guess what? Great news. Great news to the people that have invested in people dying.
They're winning.
E-vapor products are down. Smoking and cigarettes and sales are emerging markets. Up 10 to 20%.
Smoking is the future, and the future is now.
That's right. That's right. That'd be a good segue to Rip. I mean, get away from vaping and then switch to smoking, and then try new brands of cigarettes. And then say vaping is dead now. Smoking is the future. Because according to Barron's, this to me is criminal. This to me is
wow,
drama. This is really, really what I consider to be drama. And don't come with your shit and say, oh, this is only happening in America. Bullshit. Australia nearly dodged the bullet. I mean, by 2 days, they were getting ready to ban flavor. They got a 6-month reprieve on that, and they're working very, very hard. But don't tell me this is happening only in America, okay? Because that's bullshit. This is happening internationally. Netherlands, there you go. Just published today from Jim McDonald, Vaping 360. Netherlands plans to ban flavored vapor products. We saw the same thing with Ireland a few months ago. There's other European countries that are trying to introduce tax. They're trying to introduce tobacco and lump vaping in with it. In all of these articles that you're going to see, guess who's quoted? Our Surgeon General and the youth tobacco study has been taken and completely, I mean, obviously they haven't read it correctly, but all the data that our wonderful government has spread out to the rest of the world as well too. You think that would create some drama? I don't know. I think it would. 307, what do you have to say about all that? 307, you're on the air.
So here's my view from the little tiny state of Wyoming.
Hi.
My vape drama feed, I got about 5,000 vape friends on Facebook that I've met from going to, conventions, different stuff. My vape feed is full of call to actions.
Yes.
Like, I didn't know anything about Rip Trippers until watching your show tonight, literally, because I just turned that shit off.
Yes.
Like, I'm busy trying to fight for every single Wyoming smoker so that they can still vape, so that they can vape whatever they want to vape, man.
Yes.
If they want to do rebuildables, which I don't do, but I send them to a store, a mile and a half away and say, hey, man, if that's what you're into, go talk to them.
Yes.
Right? And when they have people coming in and they're like, man, I don't want to do all that work. I just want to hit a button. They say, hey, go see her down here. We work together. So the only time I hear vape drama, literally, because I have shut that shit off. My vape drama is going to the Wyoming State Legislature and fighting them.
Good for you.
On bills, which we have successfully done until this last session.
Yes.
So one of the last days to do it, we go Tobacco 21 on July 1st.
Yes.
And, I know the feds did it a little while ago, but I didn't.
Yes.
I didn't. Because I have 18, 19, 20-year-old kids. They're kids to me. I'm 50. And they started smoking at 12, 13, 14. This is a Wyoming ranch community where they're not just smoking. They got a pack of Copenhagen in their pocket and 3 packs of Marlboro Reds on them just to get through a ranch day, right? So I fought really hard, but I mean, there was no choice. In Wyoming, we got about 3 vape stores that actively advocate. So when you all talk about vape drama, and please don't take me wrong, I'm watching you guys tonight because sometimes I want the political drama of my life to go away, and it's so fun to turn into you guys and talk about Skechers and that.
Yes.
We all need that.
Absolutely.
That humanity, that entertainment, right? So
Yes.
I love that about the two of you. But I got to tell you, when I opened my first store 8 years ago, there was a video, and it was Phil Vape Pro 2000, whatever the hell that thing was.
Yes. Legal
Phil,
vape.
Legal vape, that was it. And you would not believe how many people came in, and they would, we had lines around the block back in those days.
Yeah.
And they would just come in and sit, and they were so entertained.
Yeah.
And I have sent so many people, and still do to this day. If they're brand new, I'm like, and I write it down. I have a lot of older customers. I write it down for them. Man, you guys got to watch the Smoker Show.
Yes.
What I appreciate about the two of you is that for me as a vape store owner, I know that what I don't have time to tell the customer, which most of the time we can get it all in, but there's stuff we miss. They have questions, right? I send them to the Smoker Show, right? And I'm not going to rip on Rip, but Rip he was not a reviewer that I sent my older customers to, right?
Yes.
He was great for the 20, 30-year-olds. Most of my customers, seriously, are 50, 60, 70 years old. And I want Phil to know that I have sent folks to watch his shows and his reviews for years and years and years. And I still like tonight. I'm making dinner. My husband's getting off the lake from fishing all day. I got nothing else to watch. I put you guys up on the TV and watch, and I appreciate so much what the two of you do for smokers, because I, for one, I had no idea what Rip Tripper's doing. Like, seriously, I don't know. My news feed is completely filled with California, Florida, Montana, the bill that's going through Congress next week.
Yes.
That's what I'm watching.
So thank you, and you're a feisty 50, by the way. I thanks for calling in. I want to address this real quick. I don't know if you noticed what I did today, my wonderful Wyoming friend. It's a little bit clickbait, right? So the goal is to draw people in with the drama, and then hit them with these fucking bills that are everywhere. You see what we did there? Sometimes you just have to clickbait it. Sometimes you have to manipulate a little bit the algorithms to draw people in. I will tell you, as soon as I start talking about these bills, the numbers fell. I'm seeing them live right now. Everybody tuned in for the Rip Trippers part, but as soon as I start talking about, hey, this shit can be happening in your state, nobody gives a shit. I think that's something that we have to bring up. 809, you're on the air.
Hey, how you doing, guys? My name is 𝗂𝗵𝗶𝗹. That's manual spelled backwards. I'm calling from the Dominican Republic.
Hey.
I have been watching Joe Bosardo for the longest time ever. I did watch the Rip Trippers channels every once in a while. It was way over the top for my liking. But yeah, I have been going old school with all of you, starting with Brent Green, Indoor Smokers.
Yes.
Joe Bosardo. I have kind of been helping a lot of people out too, but most of the information I got, most of the documentation I got into it because of you guys, because the guys that started it all. Rip Trippers was more entertaining than actually informative.
Absolutely.
I didn't get information about different materials from him, what using Campo would do, what using stainless steel would do.
Yes.
Any of that, I didn't get it from him. I get the entertainment part, and I get it. I do agree with what Dimitri's saying, that he got a lot of people into it.
Yeah.
And in the 1.3 something million people that watch him, you can't say that he got that many people out of smoking from it. So I just want to say I appreciate you guys. A lot of the things you guys do. Also, with 𝗶𝗄𝗎, Jesus Christ, your videos have always been long. My God. But I enjoy the technical part of it. You are amazing at what you do. Anybody willing to look and willing to put in the time to get informed about all of those things, I point them right to your direction, because God is detailed.
Phil?
So you guys keep doing your thing. We're having issues currently here in the Dominican Republic. We're not able to purchase online liquid.
Yes.
Because a lot of people have been kind of getting THC and all of those other things that you're not supposed to be getting through customs here. So we're having a hard time also getting liquids from the U.S. I usually buy from a lot of websites there. But yeah, we're trying to fight it. We're trying to work around it and trying to help out a lot of all the people we can out of smoking. We are a very united community. We're a lot of enthusiast guys over here into vaping. So we're doing what we can and enjoying the vaping along the way.
Phil, take it away.
Wow. I mean, where do I even start? First of all, thank you. Thank you so much for the kind words. And I do apologize. I do apologize for taking up so much of your time with my ridiculously long videos. But I like to think that maybe I had a part, big or small, in making vaping better for people, holding companies accountable. Holding companies accountable that when they said this is a 100-watt device, that you got a 100-watt device, but that when they said it's supposed to do this, that it did what they said it was going to do. Which I tell you what, it drives me crazy. You have no idea how much it drives me crazy that devices like this, they don't have a 510 connection. It's really difficult for me to connect to those two little pins there. So I don't know if they are truly doing anymore what they are supposed to be doing. But I hope, and I've said this before, I hope that I have done my part and I've done it well enough so that companies now know how to make a good product, and that will carry on. Right. But wow, thank you so much for the call, man. It really does mean a lot to me.
Thanks, man. And especially, I know it's even more difficult in your country. Believe it or not, I do have a couple of friends there as well too. So I know it's more difficult for you, but what you said was key. We're a very close community, and this is how vaping used to be here in America as well too. So you're at that stage where everybody looks out for each other and you're growing. And that's key. It's important for you to stick that way. And no matter what happens, have the unity to help, especially the older folks in that country. And I know a lot of people smoke there as well too. You need to have that unity to continue to help those people. So keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you. Thank you very much, guys.
Have a wonderful evening, my friend. And hopefully one day we'll be able to visit Dominican Republic. It's on my bucket list. I will tell you that. It's on my bucket list.
That's been on your bucket list for a long time.
Come on over. We have beautiful beaches and the weather is amazing. You guys would love it here.
I know. Thank you, my friend. Have a wonderful evening.
Just email me your address. We're going to be staying at your place.
Yeah, we're going to stay at your place. We're going to crash your pad. Hey, at least we'll bring you some vape shit. How about that? All right, bud. Have a good one.
I'll keep the beers cold for you.
Oh, yeah. I'm down. All right. Thanks. Have a good evening. It's just we had a lot of great people. A lot of great people called in tonight. That was just fantastic. But
you're saying such nice, wonderful things.
Yeah, a lot of nice things about you.
Like really nice. I mean, it means a lot.
We got another call. Let's bring this in as well too. Might as well. Everybody's calling today. Might as well. I'm getting my money's worth out of these phone lines. 361. You're on the air with Phil and Dimmy.
Well, I figured since you were going to be out of town for a little while, that I would call and wish you a good vacation.
Thank you. Well,
from all the drama.
Let me get into the country first, because that's going to be a challenge. But yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.
Phil's going to miss you while you're gone.
Y'all can do that little geek show that you do where you talk about how small your balls are and sci-fi and all that stuff.
Hey, it's not always the size of the machine.
Ocean in the motion.
Right. I always said that. I might not be a 26,650, but the vape quality is really good.
Oh boy, here we go.
Thank you very much. We can't do another geek show. We can't do a geek show until there's some new material. Like none of the shows have started other than Snowpiercer, which by the way I'm very into now. Thank you.
It's a good show.
I have no idea what that is.
Sorry, Dave.
I have no clue what that is.
You don't know what you're missing, man.
Yeah,
But,
I do. I'm good.
I was totally unaware that there was any drama at all until earlier today. I saw like somebody do a return fire video or whatever.
Return fire. It's even silly to say that.
I know, right? But it's I've been around since 2010.
Yes.
I've told Phil before, like Phil's like really the first reviewer that I ever watched. Then I looked back and found I Get to 69 and a bunch of the other guys. But really, I vape the same way now that I've always vaped. So, really don't need to go any further because, I'm not plugging your shit, but the platform stuff works. And that's all I need, I really don't have to buy anything else except for, a new color.
Yeah.
I mean, can you do me
really,
a favor? Patrick, can you do me a favor and just call every vape shop in the United States and let them know that, please? Just give them a call.
Hey, look,
please.
I did a show on Friday all about Australia. I had Matt Culley on to talk about Montana, and I think maybe 300 people have seen the video because my shows are entertaining, but they're not nearly as controversial as a lot of the other programs. So
start every show with Rip Trippers. There you go. That's all you gotta do. Just Rip Trippers.
I'm gonna have to do I'm gonna have to have a catchphrase. I can't use "stick his tits," but I'll have to think of something.
Why not? It's available now. Apparently, everything's up for grabs.
He's probably trademarked that shit.
Everything in vaping is stolen anyway, so it doesn't make any difference. But go ahead.
Yeah.
By the way, I know you've been enjoying the #1 selling Cool Citrus. You go ahead and you can tell that to your buddy over here, to your sci-fi
I'm actually
geek.
vaping it right now.
Of course you are.
The
What?
highest reviewed.
The highest
of the
reviewed.
Unsalted line.
Hey, somebody's gonna like it.
The 5-star.
Oh boy.
Somebody's gotta like it.
Cool
All right.
Citrus.
Might as well be you.
In these lied tank right now.
See, perfect. That's all you need.
But yeah,
Delicious.
Who needs to chuck clouds and who needs pods? Let's start a drama. Let's bash clouds. Let's bash pods and go full MTL replaceable coil tank. That will start some controversy. That's the only way to vape.
How many times have we heard that? It's the only way to vape.
We're gonna get bashed.
Yeah, of course we are, but it's gonna get views.
only
Who
way.
cares?
It's the
All right,
only
Patrick.
way to
We
vape.
appreciate you, buddy.
Yeah, I just wanted to call in and say enjoy your trip.
Thanks,
and,
buddy.
and Phil will cry into his pillow every night, but it'll be okay.
He'll make it. I haven't seen him in months, so just another couple of weeks is not gonna hurt.
I haven't seen you in a long time.
It's been a long
now.
time. It's been a long
It's a
time.
really long time.
Yeah, it's very uncomfortable for me.
It's like just being away from you that long, not seeing you in your underwear for that long.
I know.
It's hard.
I know.
It's difficult.
I know. Patrick, thanks, buddy. Have a wonderful evening. Kiss your wife for me.
Be good.
All right, bye. Patrick, by the way, Son of Liberty Radio on the Smoke Free Radio Network. You can search it on all the podcast players, including this show. The DP show gets up there as an audio podcast. Smoke Free Radio Network, iTunes, SoundCloud, Spreaker, Podcast Addict, whatever. Just fuck everything. iHeartRadio. You say Smoke Free Radio, it'll come up. It's everywhere. All right, we do have. It's another caller. 808. What's up?
Hey, how you doing, Demetrius and Phil?
Good. How are you?
I'm trying to call and hey, I'm doing good. We just got a bill that's trying to be snuck through right now in Hawaii, and it's a flavor bill just like the New York bill, and it's driving me up a wall.
You're
Thought
absolutely
you guys
right.
might want to talk about it.
I am sorry that I left that out, but you're absolutely right. Hit us.
It's what it is HB 2457, and the bill straight up mimics the New York bill. But the problem with it is there's part of the bill that we completely agree with, and I'm sure you will too, which is the possession point on the bill. So the bill says it bans sale of flavored tobaccos, of course, and prohibits mislabeling of e-liquid, which is rather strange. But the other part is the penalties portion for underage vapors, for underage people holding cigarettes and electronic cigarettes.
So I'm going to tell you, I've seen the bill. I've seen the bill, and I've actually read the bill. This is the thing. This is what this bill is. Let me tell you what exactly this bill is and why we're seeing it over and over from state for state. Big Tobacco is hedging a bet that in September, the government, the FDA, will eliminate all the products from the market except the ones that have filed for PMTA. So what Big Tobacco is doing is they're influencing these bills with a bet that come September, their products are going to be the only products on the market. That's why you're seeing that language, and it needs to be fought, it needs to be amended, and it needs to be changed. Okay.
Yeah, we're working on it, brother. We're working on it.
Yeah. But I just wanted to tell you, this is why you need to get in there and sit at the table and say, look, we agree with some of the stuff that's here. Can we find a common ground, though? Because even though a product might not have a PMTA, it's still legal to sell in the market. This is what a lot of these state groups left out, and it sucks, but that's exactly what happened in New York as well, too.
Yep, exactly. Hey, I just wanted to get that out to you guys. I mean, I've been a vapor for 7 years, and you guys have been, on my computer ever since. So,
thanks, my friend. Hey, have a wonderful evening there in Hawaii.
We appreciate you, brother.
Thank you. Take care,
dude. Not like this for Hawaii, dude.
Oh, it's
not
like this. It's like that. Oh, that's right. It's like that.
What the hell's wrong with you?
You know what time it is?
So sorry.
You know what time it is?
I thought we weren't gonna make it.
We got 3 minutes. If anybody wants to call in, we'll spin this motherfucker for you. I spent so much time making this, but anybody that wants to call in, 215-383-5752, and you can spin it with me and Phil. Spin our wheels. Like that music? Isn't it getting you excited?
It's really. I mean, it's like being on a game show. It really is. Like you're Bob Barker.
It'd be funny if the phone lines drop if nobody calls. But seriously,
Hawaii guy is so mad right now. He's like, why didn't you just let me?
I know, right? But this is what's happening. I'm not sure that they're gonna win because the FDA is not prepared to take all these PMTA submissions. But the PMTA itself is a drama situation. Okay, do that again. The PMTA is a drama situation.
90 seconds.
Ignore the lady. Just stay on hold. I see everybody calling in. Just stay on hold. The PMTA itself is the death sentence of the industry unless we get some through. But if you file and it's accepted, you can continue to sell your products. I don't necessarily think that this plan is going to work from Big Tobacco, but guess what? Big Tobacco has submitted their PMTA applications, obviously. So what they're saying is that come September, if the FDA enforces and removes all these other products, these states that have banned flavor product will allow their products to be sold because in that clause, it says that if you have a PMTA, you can sell your product in our state again. So they're thinking they're going to dominate and monopolize the market. That's exactly what's happening. And me and Phil that are Big Tobacco, we're telling you the inside scoop.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm trying to create some more.
Let's create that drama.
Some more drama.
Play the thing. Yeah.
Oh, is it that?
The drama sound. I don't know if you know this, but every time I open up the door to my private jet, that is the sound that plays right there. That is. That's
the sound that makes every time I flush. Just like that. All right. So exciting.
Very exciting.
All right, we got some people on the phone lines. Please hold on. Don't go anywhere, please. Don't go anywhere. We're going to spin the wheel. A lot of nice prizes on the wheel. Good Life Vapor gift certificate, an Aries 2 Lunar Rover gift certificate, a Zenith Pro, a Dash Vapes gift certificate, E-Leaf, Tance, Inikin Poden, Nexteria $50 gift certificate, and of course a Joytech Taros. Phil will be so kind to ship everything to you because I'm not going to be here. I'm leaving tomorrow. Thanks.
And thank you to everybody who donated a prize to the week.
Absolutely. 239, you're on the air with Phil and Demi. What's your name? Where you come from?
Hey, how you doing? I'm John. I'm from Naples, Florida.
John from Naples, Florida.
He's a neighbor, practically a neighbor.
John, the good thing is if you win, Phil can just drive it over to your house, set it up for you, deliver it to, and you get to meet him as well too. It's just fantastic.
Hey, that'd be awesome.
Are you excited?
Oh yeah.
All right, here we go. Put some exciting music. All right, Phil, you ready?
All right.
You
should tell him when to. He should say when to spin.
Who?
The call.
No whammy.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
no whammies, no whammies. Stop.
All right, you ready? Here we go.
There we go.
It's got audio too.
Oh,
I put audio
I
on
do.
it.
I hear audio.
You hear it?
Dimitri, very fine job tonight.
Thank you very
fine
much.
job tonight. What is it?
Good Life Vapor.
Good Life.
Look at that. See, it pops up as well too.
Look at that.
Look at that. Mr. John at Naples, Florida. You
Awesome.
won
I
a
appreciate you
$50 gift certificate. All you got to do is just email Mr. 𝗵𝗂 down here at tastyyourjuice.com. Put your telephone number in the subject line so we'll know that it's you, and then write what you wrote, what you want inside the email, and we'll get the gift certificate out for you. Okay?
Hey, thank you, fellas,
Congratulations,
for everything
brother.
you do.
Thank you. We appreciate you. Have a wonderful evening over there in Naples, Florida. So we removed
Naples, such a
that.
beautiful place. By the way, have you ever been to Naples, Florida? I got to take you.
We went together, didn't we?
To Naples?
Yeah, I think we went.
I don't think so. I
No?
got to take you. It is so beautiful over there.
Is it?
Yeah, I have a lot of new places to take you so that you don't bitch and complain and argue.
When I get back, I might come down with the kids because I'm coming back the 19th. All right, so exciting. That music just gets me like all fired up.
It really does.
Who was that? That was 239, wasn't it? Who was that?
That was 239.
Yes,
That was John from Naples.
Yes. 570. Oh, I gotta press it. I got it. I pressed it. 570. What's your name? Where you come from?
Brent, calling from Pennsylvania.
Brent from Pennsylvania. Listen, Pennsylvania has a 40% wholesale tax. So if you win, we're actually helping you out because fucking shit's expensive in Pennsylvania. So are you excited?
Yeah, it is. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. You sound excited. I like when people are fired up.
He's fired up. You know what? I totally get that too because I love when somebody wins one of my contests.
Yeah,
and
they're
email
excited.
me, and they're so excited in that email. Like I never won anything before. I love that.
Yes.
I love that.
You know, maybe we should.
Yeah, I was just like that. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I watch his videos every week, and I sign up for the giveaway when he does it. Me and my wife.
Listen, ain't nothing wrong with team free shit, buddy. So
answering.
listen, let me
Keep
tell you something, Brent.
answering.
Brent, by the way, let me tell you something. I think that we might expand the vape wheel in the coming episodes, and we're going to add some more stuff to it. Something special, like maybe a date with 𝗵𝗂 or something like that. I think that would be fun. Don't you think that'd be
Very
fun?
special. That'd be very special. Yes.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, hey,
I'm spinning
I'm a
it.
sci-fi geek too. I love sci-fi.
I'm spinning it. It has audio now too.
Awesome.
Unbelievable.
Did you hear that?
Really good job tonight, Dimitri.
Thank you very
Top
much.
notch. Top notch.
Look at that. You won an Anakin Aries 2. Very, very highly coveted tank, my friend.
Oh
Completely.
my God. That's awesome.
Is that what you wanted?
I already bought 2, so.
Oh, then you got 3
I
now.
love it. I mean, I got 3 now. Awesome.
You bought 2?
That's fantastic.
I tell you what,
yeah, I
Brent.
already bought 2 black ones.
Hold on. Oh, Phil's gonna switch it out for you.
We're gonna play Let's Make a Deal.
No, you don't have to. I love the Aries too. I love it. I want a silver one. So if you got a silver one, that's awesome.
Boom.
Now you're just being silly, Brent. Now you're just being very demanding. I think you're just being a little. No, but Brent, go ahead and email me, right? But since you do have 2 Aries already, I will give you a couple other options.
Yes, 570 for Mr. Brent from Pennsylvania. Brent,
Right.
thank you so much, buddy.
Because we're very nice
awesome.
people
Thanks
over
a
here.
lot, guys.
All right, I'm gonna leave the Aries in just in case somebody else wins, and I'm gonna take one more call. 206. 206. What's your name? Where you come from?
I don't know if I have any more 24s. I
That's
think I
right.
only have 20.
Wow.
22.
Okay.
Hey.
It's Rob again.
Rob is back. See, you're all concerned about Rob. Rob is back, brother.
Rob is back.
Rob,
Again,
are you excited?
What's Rob's area code?
Rob is 206.
Absolutely, I am.
206.
206, you said?
Yes. Rob.
All
Hold
right,
on.
That's
Let-
right.
Let me get you fired up.
Rob, how excited are you?
Very.
Like on
By
a
the way,
scale of
next,
1 to 10.
next DP show, there will be
probably about 12 right now.
Oh, wow.
As you should be. Next DP show, there will be a used pair of Dimitri's underwear on that wheel. On that wheel. Don't miss out.
I actually have one of your pair of underwears
I
here
know
that
you do.
I can add it to the wheel, brother. I can add it to the wheel. All right, Rob, here we go, buddy. Good luck. I'm
Don't
spinning
ask
it.
why.
I'm spinning it.
All right, sir.
Here we go.
Turn this
Very
down.
exciting. Listen to the sound. Unbelievable. Top-notch job. Top-notch, Dimitri. Really, really well done.
And look at that.
There's another one?
An Inikin Aries 2. I left it in because just in case you don't send it to Brent. So, Rob.
Oh, what?
Very highly coveted. Let me tell you.
Did I really?
Completely sold out everywhere in the United States right now. Inikin Aries 2 MTL RTA. How lucky are you, Rob?
You have any idea how hard I've been trying to find one?
Well, you just won one. That's just karma right there, Rob. That's all I gotta say. That is good vapor, non-drama karma right there. That's what that is.
Yep.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you, brother.
Dimitri will lick every one of the mouthpieces.
Already have.
Box too. Yep. Yeah,
Before we pack them in China, that's what we do. We just
that's what we do. Yeah, well, it's our own special touch. So, special touch. Congratulations.
Thanks, buddy. Congratulations, Rob.
Now I probably definitely only have 22s.
206 area code. We appreciate you, brother. Oh, I muted him. Thanks, brother. Have a good night. I muted him. All right. That was enough for the vape wheel. Thanks, everybody, for calling in. That was great. That was fantastic.
Hey, listen, I know I've said it a couple times, but get rid of that mess that you have over there on the left. There we go. There we go. Well done tonight, my friend. I mean, like, thanks. Really, like everything the sound effects, your microphone didn't fuck up, like everything. Just really, really well done. Really, really well done.
Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it.
And by the way, I have a clip that I will be playing over and over and over again. It is something that we did not play from your confession.
Oh boy!
It is the point where I say I was right, say I was right, and then you finally say,
yeah,
you were right.
Yeah.
That will haunt you for the rest of your life.
Yeah, I know. I can imagine.
It will. Yeah.
Okay. By the way, how are you getting along with my cardboard cutout? Are you okay with that? I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it make an appearance lately.
No, really good. But I have plans. I have plans for the cardboard cutout.
Okay. I want to make sure maybe you broke it or something, or you got mad.
No. Well, yeah, I am kind of hard on it at times.
Kind of hard on it.
but I move it around from place to place. It's almost like what was the movie with Will Smith and the zombies? You know which one I'm talking
about? Men in Black.
No, not Men in Black.
Oh.
No. Shit, I can't think about it. He like was working on a cure for a disease, and anyway, he's got like a mannequin that he talks to in the video store.
Yeah,
and that's kind of like what I do with like every now and then. Like I move you, and I'm like, hey, Dimitri, how you doing? The problem is when I move you, I tend to forget that I have moved you, so I'll walk into a room and there you will be, and you will scare the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Until I get used to you being there for a while, right? Yeah. So it's fun. It's fun. It's like find Dimitri. Like find where's Waldo? It's like where's Dimitri? I've had people walk in the house saying, "You're not going to leave that there, are you?"
Of course you will. Why wouldn't you? All right, a little housekeeping before we go. Of course, you have until July the 9th. This special is running. Tiny Lips, get you 20% off, bringing the price of a 60 ml bottle to $15. What a bargain. Buy two, and that way you can get free shipping as well, too. So $30 get you 120 mils with free shipping from RockyTopVapor.com. We appreciate them.
Thank you, everybody. I am legend.
We appreciate your support on this as well too. Very, very good. Number one selling liquid. What else, Phil? Some closing thoughts from you, my friend.
No, nothing. I just the industry gets you down at times. It really does. I mean, everything that's going on. I can't tell you how helpless I feel. With what's going on with all the bans, with how negative it is in the United States with vaping, knowing that nicotine vaping has never hurt anybody, knowing that nicotine vaping, if you are a smoker and if you have tried all the other cessation products and nothing's worked, nicotine vaping has the potential to save your life. Or at least help you lead a healthier life. And the fact that these fucking morons in places of power just don't see that.
Jerome Adams.
What?
Jerome Adams.
Yeah. Or they don't care, or they're getting greased. Their pocket, the taxes, the big farm, all this shit. We're up against so much. I feel like we need the Avengers. I feel like we need like Superman to fly in and fucking save us, like with what's going on. And that's not just with vaping; it's with everything else that's going on, and it's just horrible. So, know that I care, know that I do what I can do. Dimitri does 10 times more than I will ever do. So know that. And just know that when you guys do call in and you say nice things or you say some kind words in the chat, it helps you keep going. So I can't tell you how much I appreciate that. So thank you guys.
Very sweet. Very sweet. You might make me cry. A little programming note. I am leaving tomorrow to go to Greece with my daughters, taking a couple of weeks vacation. I will return July the 19th. So there will be no Smoker Show next Tuesday. However, we are planning something with Dr. 𝗂𝗨. I talked about it a little bit on the Smoker Show last Tuesday. If you want to tune in and get more information about that, a new study that's being launched. So hopefully we'll be able to at least interview him. If I can, depending on where I am in Greece and the internet, I might jump in as well too. Hopefully we'll have some content for you the following Tuesday. If I'm in Athens and if I'm at the store and I got really good internet, we might even do a DP show in a couple of weeks from now. Maybe bring some Greek guys on. I thought it'd be interesting maybe to bring on, maybe a couple of Greek modders if I can get them and have that discussion, kind of like what we did with Cisco. It will be good. But my closing thoughts today is that drama is never going to go away, right? But like everything in vaping, there needs to be a balance, right? So we talked about like it's all chucking clouds or it's all pods or, there's not enough options for vapors or there's not just a balance of equipment and liquid to cater to everybody that wants to vape and everybody that wants to quit smoking. The same thing has to happen with drama. Balance it out. Take some of that frustration that you have against Rip or everybody else that's doing drama videos. Take some of that frustration that you have and that hatred and that anger or that envy that you have and position it towards some of these people that want to eliminate vaping. Some of these people that actually have caused the vapor industry to drop 25% this last year and cigarettes to increase and more people to start smoking again or go back to smoking. That drama needs to be focused on that side a little bit and balance it out. Listen, all good and clean fun to have some fun and a little drama on the YouTubes is always fun, but don't let it be the only thing that is consuming you because this is how we lose. And don't forget the biggest drama of all, September the 9th, 2020. We have the PMTA coming. So that will really put everything into perspective then.
Hey, there is a chance that I might do a Smoker Show next Tuesday. Maybe I'll do it with Bill.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll do. You know what? Maybe I'll do the.
Well, you know how to do it now. Anyway, you got the stream deck.
I can do this. Look at this.
Yeah,
I can do
that's
this.
fantastic.
Look there.
Now I got to see 5 of you. Great.
I can
like
do
the Illuminati.
Look at all of you there.
Wow.
There's a lot of stuff I could do now. Maybe I'll even do the. Maybe I don't know the TC show because God knows you're not interested in that at all.
No, it's like temperature control and sci-fi. It's on really on the bottom of my list.
Now I have one more question for you before we leave.
Yes.
Before we leave, okay. Now that you have moved into the world of Skechers, okay, right? Will you?
I think that's a stretch, Phil. That's a stretch. That's like me hitting your vape one time and saying that I vape like you. You know what I'm saying?
No. It doesn't matter. You have them on your feet. Now you're gonna be like, oh my God, they're so comfortable. I gotta buy more. But so now that you're into the world of Skechers, will you now be purchasing a pair of these shorts right here?
Bro, there is absolutely no fucking way. This is not the 80s. Nobody wears jean short. Seriously, put on a pair of cowboy boots as well too. Get out there on a horse and just fucking listen. Jean shorts are 1980s, my friend. There's no male that wears jean shorts anymore.
They're making a huge comeback.
What?
When we were
Where?
overseas, okay, there were a lot of guys wearing them. A lot of guys.
Where?
Fashion starts there. A lot of fashion over there.
Yeah.
Remember Skechers.
Maybe blind people. I don't know anybody that would wear jean shorts anymore.
They do the jean shorts and then they do the low cut sneakers.
Listen,
I'm very in style.
Go lay down in your bed. Call Google to play "Sweet Child of Mine" from Guns N' Roses and sleep well tonight. My stuck in 80s friend. That's why I'm not gonna wear jean shorts. There's no way. Yeah. I draw the line at some things, but my feet are very, very comfortable with Skechers. Once again, I'll admit it. All right, everybody have a lovely evening. I hope we enjoyed the episode, and we will be back soon. Don't forget, hey, like, subscribe, and share this video, and also download the podcast. It really helps us out with the algorithms, okay? Have a wonderful, let me switch to this, go to this. Go to that, and now I can go to this. Peace out. And Hawaiian style.
Top-notch job.
Greek style. Hawaiian style.